Once I traveled so high, so far. Once I traveled so high.
What you think of that?
They came from Brazil.
Best feeling in the world.
You is a lie, you is not come from these sides, you cannot come to this side, yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight, yeah. I see my op through the sights. That bitch once I didn't tell her good night. All white on my ice look like rice. Stack up and get right out of sight. AG ain't up in my price. 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 Money my bank account, this shit precise. AG ain't up in my price. AG ain't up in my price. I drive my whip like it's stolen. Yellow diamond look like Homer. Heard that Rolls Royce is your homies. So your whip that is a loner. My money your rise like my boner. I fuck your bitch that did that off from Roma. We whip it up, no baking soda. I turn up a nigga right to Uncle Donor. Okay, I feel like I own her. That girl so smart that she walk for diploma. Off-white my G-face, oh they MoMA. She give me head all the way till I'm in coma. Ice is so cold that pneumonia. I might hit that bitch with that super soaker. I heard that boy getting bread, so we gon' heat his ass up with the toaster. Got a model with Villa Lago. She got a condo out in Cabo. Got a side hoe for my side hoe. I get high the most, mix my highs with my lows. You is a lie, you is not come from this side. You cannot come to this side, yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight, yeah. I see my op through the sights. Hit that bitch once I didn't tell her good night, yeah. All white on my ice look like rice. Stack up and get right out of sight. AG ain't up in my price. 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 Money my bank account, this shit precise. AG ain't up in my price. AG ain't up in my price. I got the glick with the lock. That little bitch still gon' pop. You keep flexing with that drop. Best believe you gon' get dropped. I get my look from my mom. I get my strike from my pop. You did not want to do no time. So you start talking to the cops. I skipped in a pussy then hop. I heard that bitch, she was hot. Hickory dickory dock. VVS all in my clock. Get money like Anthony Hop. Silence the lemon, your ass to get chopped. Clean up your brain on I5. Somebody please can they go get the mob? I'm with my boys, so you know that the gang shit will not stop. You know that little bitch gonna corrupt. So if she let me fuck, then this shit is co-op. I take more pills and she taking more shots. Man, watch the way I had to drip on the block. Overseas on the jet, I had to slide. I went all the way to Germany, back to Giraffe. You is a lie, you is not come from this side. You cannot come to this side, yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight, yeah. I see my op through the sights. Hit that bitch once I didn't tell her good night. All white on my ice look like rice. Stack up and get right out of sight. AG ain't up in my price. 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 Money my bank account, this shit precise. AG ain't up in my price. AG ain't up in my price.
That was smart too.
But don't believe what's on your TV, look boy. Don't you sit close to the TV, look boy. Seeing is believing, look boy. Look boy. Yeah. Would it be unlawful? Yeah. To spend this honeymoon in a brothel and share pics from the camera? But they'll be quick to turn that to a scandal. I'm down in the metals, sliding down a waterfall creek to the ghetto. Need my Rio de Janeiro, and I'm swimming out that bitch like I'm felt with the medals. So visit me, yeah. I just built a castle deep in them trees. That's how I get them backwards free. This right here's some savagery. Bend it back for me, way back for me, way back for me, way back for me, way back for me.
change a thing. I wish I could go back in time to meet you way before I did. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself you gon' be rich. When I'm in Miami, I feel like LeBron, number 6. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling myself like being Nick. I just bitter, yeah, I just bitter, I gave her a hit. I take her shopping all the time, but that's my girl, so I ain't trick. I'm in London, I just love Harris and Selfridge. That boy repeat everything, he hit like a parrot, he a bitch. The last bitch I broke up with, slit her wrist. I'm trolling, I just treat her like she no longer exists.
I got some money on the way. Kill 'em with counters, then piss on that grave. Little nigga don't get hit, don't get grazed. I saw Superman, now you safe. Pussy before you eat, say your grace. You already know these bees, they not J's. I got her too high, she think she laced. I be on her head like a lace.
Beamed up, Bottega jeans, I ain't even. Bottega jeans, I ain't even. Bottega jeans, I ain't even wear 'em yet. Ain't walking in that bitch, they ain't pay me yet. She mad in the bed like you ain't slay me yet. Geekin', I'ma stake my DR bitch for Puerto Rican. 50 hoes flew in, we treat her Tuesday like the weekend. Suck me like you need me, I'ma bless you like a deacon. Tell a nigga die, ain't gon' lie, this shit ain't even. Catch her while she leaking, she gon' absorb all the semen. Worry about your streaming, all that reaching,
I got
leave you
some
bleeding.
money on the way. Kill 'em with counters, then piss on that grave. Little nigga don't get hit, don't get grazed. I saw Superman, now you safe. Pussy before you eat, say your grace. You already know these bees, they not J's. I got her too high, she think she laced. I be on her head like a lace. I'm with my crew, win or lose. They on my boss, Terry Crews. Them 100 bands, they crip blue. I'm in a Humvee with 6 troops. What you wanna do? No fist too. Gave your bitch a sip of the wrist juice. Ay, she melting all on my wrist too. Ay, but I'm an icy nigga, it's cool. I got some money on the way. Kill 'em with counters, then piss on that grave. Little nigga don't get hit, don't get grazed. I saw Superman, now you safe. Pussy before you eat, say your grace. You already know these bees, they not J's. I got her too high, she think she laced. I be on her head like a lace.
All I did was count on my racks, I ain't switched. They try to stab my back, so I had to go get back, that's what I did. Fuck my feelings, nigga, I just told facts, so I ain't shit. She need healing, I don't got time for a story, what is the gist? Oh yeah, you just, you wanna fuck, so I did. You too much, so I did. Shit ain't none, my life too lit. Oh yeah, you just, you wanna fuck, so I did. You too much, so I did. Shit ain't none, my life too lit. When shit get dark, everything gon' get back. I got a call from my bro, you say you going off track. I think it's slow now, but I got no reason to slow down. Riding in phones like Autobots roll out. Now you a dog, should've never showed out. I see a new nigga still in swag. You and your new life kinda mad. Yeah, I'm that nigga that she wish she had. Still on my phone like cool that. Talking to breeze, yeah, I do that. They putting me on, how you knew that? Nowadays I've been moving too tack. See shit, I don't say it, keep track, yeah. All these shots looking like a loadout. I'm off the gas, you can say I'm zoned out. You ain't know, you can say you know now. I got the control now, nobody gon' hold it down. I know we grown now, yeah, but everything goes around. All I did was count on my racks, I ain't switched. They try to stab my back, so I had to go get back, that's what I did. Fuck my feelings, nigga, I just told facts, so I ain't shit. She need healing, I don't got time for a story, what is the gist? Oh yeah, you just, you wanna fuck, so I did. You too much, so I did. Shit ain't none, my life too lit. Oh yeah, you just, you wanna fuck, so I did. You too much, so I did. Shit ain't none, my life too lit.
welcome back to a brand new session.
Yeah, not living enough. This blunt, I'm taking a puff. I'm stuck, don't feel like it's us. No trust, so do as you must. For real, don't know when I stay out of town.
All right, yo. For real. Chat, what's up, man? Good morning, everybody. What's up, man? Kendrick, this? Man, we can't start the morning off with that negativity right now, bro. You know this. I'm from the city, bro. We be taking L's, so you know I can't be starting a day off taking, listen to Toronto take an L like that. So you know what I mean? Maybe the outro or something, but I can't, bro. It's tough out here. Drake won, cry about it? Hey, bro, I'm not crying about anything, bro. I'm from the city, so if he won, hey, the city won, but he lost it. I don't claim Toronto at all. Dude, I'm a bandwagon. Just like the markets, man. Chat. Brand new day, bro. How you guys feeling today? How you guys doing today? It is, what day is it today? May 7th, 2024. Oh, shit. I forgot. It was, when was Cinco de Mayo, chat? Was that the 5th? 5-5? Right? 5-5, right? I totally forgot about that. Am I tripping? 5-5, right? How come no one spoke about it? Oh yeah, I forgot. My whole feed was filled with 5-5. What happened on 5-5? That was Saturday, right? Was that Saturday? That was Saturday, Sunday. Oh, okay. All right, yo. Bro, chat. Yo, you have no news today, chat. So nothing going on whatsoever. Like not one single red bone folder in Forex at all. I don't think we have one single USD folder. I lied. You have RCM, TIPP, economic optimism, consumer credit. That's about it. That's your chilling. You are chilling today, chat. Nothing going on whatsoever. So just like it was yesterday, right? For the most part, no news. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. Days when you have no news, you have direction for anything in between. So let's see what we got going on here. So let me just make sure my MT5 is up. All right, looks like we're good for the most part. Track 7. All right. Let's see. My bad. On the song? Also, Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator. Bro, I used to listen to him live, like, back in my day, bro. When I was, like, a young kid. Tyler the Creator. Frank Ocean. Fucking bunch of shit. Now I just listen to, like, I feel like 3 artists for the most part. Too much music nowadays, bro. I'm getting old. I'm becoming an old head, chat. I'm turning into an old head. And I say, right, where's the camera at though, bro? Alright. Unk that coming, yo, for real. Unk, coming in, Unk, bro. Unk. What's up, man? How you guys doing today? Let me just take off my headset. I don't think we need the music no more, do we? All right, yo. So chat, let's start the day off, man. Let's start the day off. Let me just send the Zoom link. Yes, it's a good day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, I gotta stream on Twitter. I totally forgot about Twitter. I got you guys. Damn. Twitter. We did crazy on Twitter yesterday, bro. 1,000 live viewers on Twitter on our first Twitter live stream. 1,000 viewers on Twitter. I'm pretty sure by like in about 3 months, 3 to 4 months to be safe, I think we can probably get to 3K because they want to see consistency probably, right? But once you see us stream for the next 3 months, I mean, I stream every day anyways, right? But I'm pretty sure we can outbeat YouTube. I'm pretty sure Twitter's up next for streaming, bro. Twitter is everything. Twitter for tweets, Twitter for long form videos, Twitter for live streaming. Twitter is like, or X, my bad, not Twitter, X.com for sure. It's gonna be the platform for everything. Just gotta pick out the bots, really, but all right. Paste this. Open it up here. Oh, that was a crazy neck crack. You hit the gym today, bro. Share my screen. Share my screen. Alright. Is it good? Audio is good? Hello, mic check. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Jordan, you always first in there now, bro. Used to be Justice, now it's you. Why is stream delay on Twitter? I think it's just Twitter, to be honest. Like, Twitter's just Twitter. I don't know. I mean, you're on YouTube, right? I would suggest going on YouTube for better experience. Like, Twitter's still like new. They haven't like worked on their streaming just yet. As well, it's not as effective as it is, efficient as it is on YouTube, pretty sure. But still works. It's just a delay. My bitrate is set to 10K yesterday too, so, or 9K it was. So it's like there shouldn't be a delay, but I mean, I can't really do much about that. That's just Twitter, bro. Let me just make sure I have everything up good here. Okay, cool. So let's go on Twitter real quick. On Twitter. Well, let's go on X. My bad, Elon. Let's stream live Forex day trading 5/7. 2024. I don't like that. I like using this. Yo, what is my category here? Digital creator in financial and business news. Boring. News and current events. Politics? Nah. I'm pretty sure we're digital. Yeah, I think we're the boring financial and business news. I guess so. Public chat, everyone. Hearts on. Start immediately. Okay, cool. Alright, bro, we're good. I wonder what the delay is though. What's the delay on Twitter chat? Like 5 seconds? Something like that. It's not bad, right? But it's bad. It's not bad, but for trading, it's pretty bad. Okay, I started streaming. All right, cool. So we're on Twitter. All right, yo. chat, let's take a look at what we got going on today. Again, there's no news whatsoever at all. So all right, yo, nothing to really like. Chat, let's take a look at what we got going on today. Again, there's no news whatsoever at all. It should be all right, yo, nothing to action. Really like. Chat, let's take a look at what we got going on today. Again, there's no. You don't have to worry about that. All right, yo, nothing to action. Chat, let's take a look at what we got going on today. Again, there's no. You don't have to worry about that. All right, yo, nothing to action. Yo, chat, let's take a look at what we got going on today. Again, there's no. Oh, my bad. It's the browser. Sorry. My apologies. I'm a bot. Sorry. My apologies. Bro. It's good now, right? Yeah, I just had to wake you guys up, you know? Okay. I think we're all woken. We're all good now, you know? We're all woken up now. We're good. All right, so just making sure before I start my analysis, so I'm gonna repeat everything. We're good? Like, we're good now? Thumbs up. We're good. We're good. We're good. That was depressing. All right, bro. Let me just pause the music. Can't believe. Can't believe it. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, yo, for real. So chat, there's no news today. So nothing happening at 8:30. You don't gotta worry about anything at all. Nothing at 9, nothing at 9:30. You only have the major, you know, usual volatile times today. So 8 a.m. NY open, 8:30, 9 a.m. 4-hour candle closure, and then 9:30 NYC open. Oh yeah, and also 8:20 comics open. All right, so those are the things you got coming up here. 8:20 comics open next at 8:20 in about 5 minutes here. So be aware of that. But like, you're chilling today, chat. You are straight up just chilling today. So it should be a pretty straightforward day from the looks of price. I mean, from what I'm seeing. But in terms of price action, we still gotta figure that out, right? But let's go ahead and do that right now since we have time here. So this is the breakdown. Okay. So first off, what do we see here with the monthly? Okay, I mean, the monthly is straightforward. We repeat the same thing on the monthly every single day because it's the entire month that we're breaking down. So it's the same breakdown throughout the month for the most part. Oh shit, wrong keyboard. All right, so if you take a look at price here, you're gonna see that this is currently where we are sitting, chat. Let me just make sure chat's good. Okay, yeah, we're good. So this is like where we're sitting at, right? In this range, in this yellow box here. So what it looks like, and what it looks like isn't off of what I woke up and thought about today. It's what price prints on a highly frequent basis. It looks like we have a monthly wick fill for the most part. So like off of what we're seeing, right, we're expecting that the overall monthly should technically continue driving up to fill the wick. Now, the only issue with this is the bottom wick. Where is the bottom wick going to be before popping up towards the top of the range, right? So in this case here, there's levels and past data that we can use in our favor. And, you know, you watching us, knowing how we trade, looking at the previous candle low, there's no bottom wicks, or the two previous candle lows, there's no bottom wicks, which means that I would believe that there would be a if there were to be a bottom wick on the monthly before coming up to fill that wick fill, you need to see a bottom wick. And if the previous monthly has no bottom wick, that is likely where it could be at. So I'm talking about this right here. There's no bottom wick there. I would assume that if price were to drive up towards the top of the range, you're going to have to come down to create a bottom wick before doing so, which then would lead price to looking like this. Overall, that's what you're expecting. Now, the only issue with this is it going to come down for a bottom wick, right? We're only going based off of what price usually prints. But 24 days left, chat. And so far, how have we opened up? So the first 5 days of the monthly, just think about it as it's just opened up. Really, like nothing much has happened. Only 5 days into the month. If it were to look like this, and by this, I'm gonna break it down in a second. But if it were to look like this in about 10-15 days, and you have like 10 days, or you have like 15 days into the month, then you know you could say, okay, it looks like you may not come down for a bottom wick, and if you do come down for a bottom wick, there's a higher chance you would have closed bearish. But off of what you're expecting, right? If it's like half of the month into halfway to the month, you can easily just pop up without coming down for the bottom wick. And the reason being is because what happened so far the first 5 days here, what has happened? So I'm not sure if you guys remember, but from what I remember, price opened up here on May 1st, right, which is last Tuesday, last week. And then what did it do first? I'm pretty sure it came out first, came out towards here. And then the next day, what did you have? Or sorry, was it Tuesday? Let me see. It was, so Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. It opened up on Wednesday. First thing they did was pop up FOMC, right? It popped up. It popped up very key. It popped up from here because this is where it opened up at, right? And it made a high here because that's where the high was at 1828. Actually, it wasn't 30. It was a little lower, 18 or 23.28. That's where it was, right? And then it came back down at some point. Came back down the very next day on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, the following day after FOMC, right? Still in the same range though. Hasn't broken below, hasn't broken above, right? It's still in the range. It's creating a range basically. And the very next day, the day after, on Friday, when we were in that trade, what did price do afterwards? It started coming down to retest the lows, right? And it broke the lows. It broke the lows by a little bit, and that's what created its bottom wick here. As it broke the lows, what happened afterwards? It ended up coming back up on Monday, which is yesterday, towards 23.30, right? So this is, and then now this is where price is sitting right now, right there. So what do you have so far on the monthly? What do you have here, chat? And if you're new to the streams, this is about to be a mind fuck for you, learning experience. But what do you have right now, chat? You have a range, right? Am I live on Twitter, by the way? Let me just make sure. Okay, cool, I'm live. Yeah, so chat, like you have this right here, right? You have this right here. This resistance being formed and this support being formed, right? So how did I get this data off of this candle? Just by reverse engineering it. What happened on the monthly so far, right? So like this is what the structure reads now. So what this indicates, chat, what's next? You guys know this. You have a range, or you have continuation, range, liquidity, continuation, right? Spam the exclamation point DRL in the chat. So drive, range, liquidity, right? So you had the drive. Now you have a range. What's next? Liquidity. So if you're anticipating that you're going to come down for a bottom wick on the monthly, which happens to be the very next monthly candle low, or the previous candle low right here, is there a possibility as you come down, right? Because this is a range. What's next? Liquidity. As you come down in the range, right? Are you able to break through this time, create a bottom wick, and pop back into the range? That's what you're trying to figure out. Because if you come down for a bottom wick on the monthly, it's gonna look like this on the daily of the 4. Like this is like, I'm pretty sure a 4-hour structure by the looks of it, right? So this is how it's gonna look. 100%, it's gonna look like this if it were to come down for a bottom wick, right? But the question is it gonna come down for a bottom wick? So like this is what we have right now so far. If we're in a range, we could break up to the upside first, right? We'll see on price anyways. If it does, then you could possibly fill the top wick. But I would likely need to see some type of structure being developed above this range for me to indicate that, okay, we're going to continue popping up. Otherwise, any given point, this can easily be a fake out, and you can easily pop back into the range and end up coming down, right? And if this were to happen, this will take a long time to play out. Likely, this will be like, remember what I said earlier about it'll be like probably 5/15. It'll be like May 15, and by May 15, by May 20th, if you haven't came down for a bottom wick yet, if you were to come down, there's a higher chance you are to break back into the range, because then you're creating structure as the days goes by, right? You're creating structure, which will print these ranges above the ranges, back into the ranges, fill the range, and by the time you come down, it's like what, May 15? At this point, it looks like you're gonna flip for the monthly, and if you flip for the monthly, you're gonna end up making your way down, right? So like, what I would assume would happen here is you're going to continue to range. I could be wrong, right? I hope I'm wrong because I don't want to range, but I would assume that you're gonna continue to range here, which is not bad because this range here is going to be like a range of 500 pips. You're chilling. 10 pips like in your sleeps. You're chilling, right? The hard part is obviously figuring out if it's gonna come down now or come up to retest the highs, right? So that's what we're gonna figure out. But like this is the monthly chat. So far, this all we broke down today was a monthly, but understand the structure is very key because it helps you develop the overall idea of what price could print next. If you know it's drive range liquidity, you know right now you would, before getting direction, you are likely to wait for liquidity before getting that next direction. If you don't have that direction yet, then you can just trade the ranges. Open up your playbook that fits within the ranges. So with the monthly looking the way it is, dropping down to the weekly, the weekly last week closed bearish, right? So, and it's all about to make sense in a second here, but like the weekly, if you look at it, there's a support right here that was being formed that I was hoping you would respect last week. You didn't. You ended up closing below the range because I would have assumed that this would have happened last week. Came down for a bottom wick, a flip bullish for us to continue up for the monthly wick fill, but that hasn't happened yet. You are below the range, yes, right? But I would believe that if you were to rip down towards the next support, which happens to be like in these ranges here, you're gonna need to grab liquidity, and who knows where that could be. Off of what I'm looking at, I would have assumed that minimum would have been here, right? That's what I was assuming at first glance. Now, if price were to flip bearish, and there's a possibility you may not get liquidity there, but what you may have, because if price were to flip bearish, then you're gonna end up filling the wick down. And if you fill the wick down, these candles that are creating top wicks is just creating structure. So as you create structure on your way down, liquidity could end up being like just this instead, for all I know, right? But we don't have that being formed yet, so we don't gotta worry about that just yet. But there is still a chance this can happen for a top wick here. So I wouldn't hold out and say the weekly is ready to dip just yet. You still have 3 days and 9 hours left into the weekly, but it does look like price took a pretty strong rejection there, and now it's starting to flip bearish. And if the weekly flips bearish, then you're more likely to fill the wick, right? So that's what's happening for the weekly. You're currently below the range. If you do fill the wick, I think the wick fill range is at 2277, which is what, chat? Going back to what we drew earlier about the monthly, what's gonna happen on the monthly? Like I said, for the time being, you're gonna range. And if this is how the monthly looks here, so if this is where we are right now, chat, right here, this is where we are. This is where we are. It only makes sense if you were to come down because you're ranging, right? Because you're expecting us to range, then it makes sense if you do come down towards the flip, which happens to be what here? The flip in this case happens to be at 2280. So what's 2280? Going back to the daily, 2280 is what? Magical. Wow. Well, you look at that bottom of the range. Where's the top of the range? Up here at 2239, you can say, right? Which is that weekly top wick area that you wanted to see. So if you're expecting the weekly to flip, the weekly would then flip with the daily just being the range. It looks a lot easier in the daily because these are candles being printed, but whereas the weekly, it just looks like you have a bearish candle, and then this candle is expected to flip bearish, right? So that's what I would assume would happen this week, I would say, or with the way things look today. I would assume you'll continue to head down. Now, my last issue here is this enough of a top wick before driving down today, or you're gonna come up to tap 2339 before coming down? So let's figure that out. Let's figure out if we need that top wick or we don't, based off of how the candles are printing here. So everyone's good. Everyone's on the same page. We're good. Like it's not too confusing, right? It's pretty straightforward. So far, looking at the 4, you have 30 minutes left into the 4-hour close, and by the looks of it, it does look like you may be closing bearish. Now, what's up with the 4-hour time from here? So let's go ahead and mark up your resistance on the 4-hour time frame. I got my resistance, I'll say, honestly, right around here would be a lot. Is there anything traffic to the left? No, there's nothing, right? That's all you got. So 2333, 2333, 2329. So this is the most recent. I'll say this is where you just started to reject off of, which could be the resistance. I believe it's going to be a little higher here. I'll put it right here, top of the range, 2333.378. And then the bottom of the range, what you have here is you have bottom of the range sitting right around there. Like you'll likely see price react at 2303 if you were to come down. So that's your current range you're in, right? And that's kind of like the daily range as well. I mean, I guess daily range is a little lower. Daily range is like right around here, 2285. So let's see where that is. So yeah, I'll say like, okay, if you're gonna come down, I would prefer if you can come towards 233.378 first, because if you do so, then what you could expect, especially if 9 a.m. if the 9 a.m. if the 9 a.m. 4-hour candle closes bearish here in about 31 minutes here, and the next 4-hour candle, it's a long shot, but if the next candle comes up for a top wick and it flips bearish, we know exactly what to do in the flip. If that were to happen, we can assume that, okay, cool, if you are to continue driving down and you get a top wick, there's no reason whatsoever as to why it should pop back up here, because you're expecting it to drive up. But for some reason, if that's where you reject that resistance, right, liquidity, then as you flip bearish, you can grab the sells straight down towards 2285, because you know for a fact that daily is going to fill the range. So that's one way to go about it. Or another way to go about it is you can also assume and anticipate the wick up towards 233, right? So what that means is you can look for potential buys on the way up towards the top of the range, towards like 233, or that like towards the area as in terms of the next step as to what price needs to print. Because if you're assuming that that's where liquidity is going to be at, like in these ranges here, right, top of the wick, there's ranges going up. Like from here to here is like a 170 pip range. Obviously we won't catch the entire range, probably like 10, 20, 30 pips in that range, but still overall, if that's what you're expecting next here, because you need a top wick before ripping down further, then could we be looking for buys up before ripping down, right? And the daily candle, at the end of the day, this thing is still bullish, right? And any given point, this thing is still close bullish. But if you look at it from a range perspective, yours in the range. I wouldn't assume you'll get direction just yet. But if going back to the monthly chat, right, you're expecting to come down to the bottom of the range with the weekly as it flips bearish towards that 2280 level, it would make sense for us to rip down. But before ripping down, you need liquidity. So could we look for buys? Let's find out. So 30-minute candle just closed bullish here, right? So as you can see, let me go ahead and use the, actually let me use the 5 might make a lot of sense here too, or 30 actually. Let me go from the 30 and make my way down, or the 1 hour actually. So look, yeah, you have your 30 minutes to this 1 hour candle, right? The 1 hour candle has no bottom wick here, which means that there's not enough range to drive down, which hence why you got a rejection here. It makes sense. So let's go ahead and mark this up as some type of minor support to the left here. And let's see what we got going on here. So this is your resistance. Is there more traffic to the left? Nope, that's it. That's all you got. Okay, so that's fine. So it looks at the 1 hour candle. Again, no bottom wick. Price came down to flip bearish at one given point, right? Because it technically is bearish, but since there's no bottom wick, there's a chance you could reject, which happens to be here. You're starting to reject now. So if that's the bottom of the range, your top of the 1 hour range is going to be at 231. I'll say right around here, 2317. So there's potential areas to go up towards that area. 2317 from 2313 is like what? A 4 pip range going up, 30 pip range going up. So 30-minute candle just closed bullish here about 2 minutes ago. Came down for a bottom wick very quickly. Didn't really close above its range though. So it's hard to say if this candle will continue driving up. But overall, if you're not expecting this drive up to be the actual direction for the day because you're overall still bearish, I don't think it matters. I think as long as the smaller time frame closes above this range, it should be good. So let's go ahead and mark this up and see what we got going on here. 2313.700. Let's drop down to the 5 and see what that is. Yeah, so it makes sense. I'll say anything above this range or chat would be ideal for buys here. Let me see. I'll say anything above here. Above 2314. Above 2314 should be great buys to go up towards the next resistance at 2317. That's all you're looking to grab today. That's all I'm looking to grab today. At least right now. So anything above this would be pretty clean. It's like a 25 hit range. Your target area is like 2317. You likely will see a reaction there. You may not. It may end up flipping bullish completely, but I would expect you'll react there at least until the 4 hour closure or at the next 4 hour opening. So if we close above 2314, you can look for buys up towards 2317, anticipating the overall top wick to form on the daily at 2333. It's easy to just say, okay, you can just wait, you can just anticipate and hold the positions till 2333, but if you look at 2333, it's like up here, right? It's up there. So on the way up, there is likely going to be liquidity being grabbed as you make your way up, like bottom wicks. And from 2314 to 2317 is a pretty clean range. I believe once you do tap 2317, that's where you're going to create a bottom wick gap before coming up further. So therefore, at that point, you are likely to hit BE unless you want to just let it rock and not be risk free. But overall, like, you just want to grab this and then wait for more closures above here, if anything, and grab more buys above here later on after 9. But before 9, with the way things are looking, if you do close above on the 5-minute time frame here above 2314.707, straight up just buys up towards here for 25 pips, and that's it. That's your day. So that's what we're gonna probably do, chat. But I would need a closure here, so maybe in about let's see, 2314.707. That's gonna be around here. 70. Yeah, I'll say right there. A closure above there would be ideal. All right, we'll be in there. So let's see, 30 seconds. Can you close above here? If it's not this 5, then wait for the next 5. Simple as that. If it's not any of these 5-minute candles leading up to the 4-hour close, then I guess there's nothing we can wait for, or we gotta wait for the 4-hour close. But I'll say this is what I'm looking for today, chat, off of that analysis, man. Pretty straightforward. And you close almost there. I wouldn't need a bottom wick too, just like because you're already printing bottom wicks here, so anything above here is just straight market execution buys. So get ready here, chat. I need a top wick though. That's something I would need. All right, perfect, chat. So go on to buys here as you close above the range there, right? You close right above it. So got into buys right there on the open of the candle. TP is gonna be like right around here, 2317-ish, in that range there. Stops would probably in this case here be, I'll say around here, 2307. There's no reason as to why price should be able to come back down to break these lows, unless it wants to rip down, right? Because that's the break of the, I think, the daily candle lows again. The rebreak of the 4, so you have enough room between that and this structure. Ideally, like, you should respect the structure if you want it to drive up towards the top of the range here. So that's the idea, chat. Or that's the position I got in. Okay, that's where stops are. It's only 70 pips. It's not even bad at all compared to most of our stops. But that's the entry. Entry was at 2314.74. Mentioned that didn't really need a bottom wick, and got in as the candle closed right above that range. So I would assume as the candle flips bullish after the bottom wick here, you should be able to fill the range up towards 2317 pretty nicely before the 9 a.m. close. And TP is only here. You could extend TP again, like I said, but like I would assume you'll reject 2317 pretty heavy. So 2317.192 is like the TP that I'm setting it to. But you could extend it further, and again, like once it gets to 2317, like move stops to break even, close half, all that good stuff. But I would assume you reject pretty heavy at 2317. So for runners, it wouldn't make sense in this situation. If we're coming down with the daily bias, yeah, I would. But again, we're coming up for the top wick first, so therefore the sales coming down is gonna be a little tougher, at least until 9 a.m. After 9, if it closes bearish, sure, but for the time being, nah, bro. All right, so this 5 is flip bullish. Can we get a continuation? Should be able to get a pop here. It's 8:30. Should be able to get a pop and be out before like 8:45. I'll say in the next 4 minutes. Let's see. Break even, chat, will be around here, 2316.09, because that's where your minor resistance is, right? You see to the left here, this resistance to the left right around here, off of this, that's where your moving stops break even at. I'm pretty sure you'd be sitting like maybe like 12 pips in profit, and then TP overall is like probably 25, because this is the next minor level of rejection, 2316.01. But yeah, man, that is the position, chat. That is the overall trade. 7 pip stops, 25 pip TP. Sorry, it was like a analysis straight into a trade today. It was one of those days. Some days you might be here for like analysis, then a couple of hours for a trade. Like yesterday, I think you're here for 2 hours after the analysis. Or actually, I lied, an hour, because you did get 2 trades yesterday. But today, some days you come to the charts at 8:30, and it is NY session, right? So it just happened to be one of those days. How much was the bottom wick here? This was over at 10 pips. Yeah, not bad. It's got to re-break the highs. I think it re-broke the highs at one point, came up for like 4 or 5 pips ish in that range. Minor rejection, still holding the candle overall. As once you re-break the highs again at 2315.38, you should be able to get a rip up towards 2316 pretty nicely. It just has to come up for another 4 pips here for that to happen, and you should be able to get a spike up. And then once you tap 2316, you may get another reaction there. If that clears, then you're coming up towards 2317 based off a 30-minute candle and the 1-hour candle. Let me just put my TP and stop loss just in case it just flies up here, just in case. Wells TP 2317.344. Chat, we know where to move stops to break even at. So the moment it happens, there's no hesitation. It's just automatic. All right, cool. So it's popping up. So you see how you broke the highs? I would assume that this should be able to fly straight up towards 2316. You're like 4 pips away, but it should be able to rip up towards 2316. The moment you tap 2316, you may see a minor reaction. Minor reaction. I gotta look at this, man. All right, almost there. Right here, 2316.120. Not break even just yet. You have a 15 closure and about 5. This 5 just closed above the range, coming down for a bottom wick. I'll say once this 5-minute candle flips bullish and re-breaks the previous kind of high at 2315.858, I'll move stops to break even, because then you have structured based off of this 5 candle bottom wick, and you can just based off of that, you shouldn't re-break those lows once it does flip bullish. But I think we peaked like what there, 9 pips chat, something like that. Still got a lot of room. Can you flip? Here comes the flip. 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. So now I can probably move stops break even. That's what we're gonna do, chat. Moving my stop loss to BE on this position. You came for a top wick. I wouldn't assume that you'll come down to re-break the lows. So minimum stops break even. It is coming down to the last 10 or 20 minutes of the 4-hour candle closure as well. So you could end up pulling back. Let's see if we survive it. Looks like we're not going to come down and hit BE here by the looks of it. BE. It needs to reflip again. It came up, it flipped like I think twice or 3 times already. Yeah, so BE hit. Wow, same exact outcome as yesterday. But the reason we moved stops to break even, and I explained it, is because this candle came down for a bottom wick, right? So assuming that this 5 closed completely above the range now, as you came down for the bottom wick and you create a top wick, I'm not sure if it broke the highs. I think it came very close, right? It came like maybe 1 pip away from re-breaking the highs. But the idea is that like, okay, this 5 candle came down for a bottom wick. There's no reason as to why you should come down for another bottom wick, because what happens when you come down for another bottom wick, chat, on the 5? Oh, fuck. Sorry. What happens when you come down for another bottom wick on the 5, right? When you come down for another bottom wick on the 5, this is what's happened. You open up, bottom wick formed, coming up, and as you come down to re-break the lows, you can end up just continuing down. I didn't want to be in that trade after that form. I'd rather go break even. It was pretty much like near like BE for like 3 pips away. It was 3 pips away from break even. But overall, the idea is that you come towards that level, you may see a reaction there, you kind of dig our reaction there 2 pips away, and the price came down to re-break the low, so I moved stops to break even. If it runs, it runs. It is what it is, right? But we'll wait for the next 4-hour close, I'm pretty sure, before our next trade. But yeah, that's the trade, chat. BE. If you didn't move stops to break even, again, everyone manages the risk differently, right? So if you don't move stops to break even, I guess you got a position that's running. But I move stops to break even. I moved stops to break even based off of that candle that opened up, and I'm very satisfied with that position. So it can run for 100 pips now. It can run for 200 pips, but my position is over with. There's no shit woulda coulda, right? So that is that trade, chat. But I think so overall today, pretty good breakdown. like overall in terms of like breaking down the weekly all the way down to the 515 and why this candle should pop up towards the top of the range here. Just couldn't get the position. I think you got like 10 pips peak at one point. That's about it though. But I'm out. I'm out for sure. Next position chat won't be until 9 a.m. So after the 9 a.m. closure, the reason being is because this is the last like 15 minutes of the 4-hour candle closure. And I would assume with the 4-hour candle closing, it'll give you a much stronger confirmation for the next 4-hour candle drive. It's like a new day basically at 9 a.m. for you. I'm not exactly sure what needs to happen on this 4-hour candle for us to continue driving up. I would assume it closes bullish, but I would prefer if it can close a bit stronger than this. If it doesn't, it's fine too, but by the looks of it, it looks like you should tap into 2217. And if you do, and you end up closing bullish, then that means that you'd be closing respecting the support bullish with the 1-hour candle closing above the range. Now be careful of this 1-hour candle closing above the range though, because at any given point, you can still come down for a steeper bottom wick. But we'll talk about that later on, chat. I don't want to confuse anybody just yet, okay? But that's the trade, chat. Pretty good analysis though, for the most part. Pretty good analysis, bro. I think today's breakdown was just the last 2 days. I'm really surprised that I came down for a bottom wick, because look how many bottom wicks you had here. Like bottom wicks. I was like, okay, cool. You have enough bottom wicks here. You have enough structure. You have enough liquidity. It should just pop up the moment it broke those highs, but then it didn't. It was, I think, 840. It wasn't 815. Yeah, because this is the 815 candle. 840 was in the pullback again after breaking the highs. The first bottom wick were fine. By the time I made a second bottom wick, that's when, you know, it became a little tough. No FOMO, chat. We're gonna say, oh man, I should have just let it rock, man. I should have let it rock. You know what happens when you say you should have let it rock, bro? The next time you take a trade, let's say you take another trade, right? The next time, like tomorrow, and it's the exact same trade, but this time you're not moving stocks to break even because yesterday, which is today, it ran. So today you're like, okay, fuck it, I'm not gonna move stocks to break even because yesterday it ran. Like, keep this in mind, chat. The market doesn't know you went break even yesterday. It has no clue. It's gonna move how it wants to move majority of the time. So when you base your decisions off of logical past results, more times that's gonna print. So the next time if you get emotional about it, and this time you don't move stocks to break even, and next thing you know it taps that level and rejects, now you're like, fuck. But if you were to respect your plans both days, you would have won yesterday, which is today, break even, and the next day as well. Whereas if you change up your plan the very next day, that could be a loss, and overall it's just a loss. This is an L. You're not really learning, you're not really building much, you know, like discipline or any type of skill doing saying shit with a coulda. Because it's happened. There's been a day where we closed at 10 pips, for instance, right? And then that exact day, it ran for 100 extra pips, 200 pips. And there's also days where we moved stocks to break even, close at 10, and then the next thing you know, the thing rejected and came back down the opposite way towards stops. But both days we're able to come out on top because we stuck to the same plan both days. What was the buy state? The buy state was you should come up for a top wick before ripping down on the daily. And the top wick was at 2333. So we're planning trades to go up towards those areas. So the next step we're looking for was like from here up until 2317, which you finally got. And you know what's crazy about that, chat? Look at where you rejected off of. Like, no order blocks. No order blocks. Just straight up eyes, bro. With our eyes. You just drew a line to the left hand side and said, yep. But you got a rejection there. You got a minor rejection there. It could continue pushing up. But if you are to continue up, that's where you likely would reject that to create some type of bottom wick before ripping up further. This is your bottom wick. So let's see what happens here. This thing flips bullish and drives up, which I don't think will happen because it's the last 12 12 minutes of the 4 close. But if it does happen, then you're going to continue up, right? But there's a very high chance you would have hit BE the moment it tapped 2317. Hence why I didn't want to attempt runners. So that's very key to pay attention to as well, because it helps you decide on what days you want to attempt runners on versus what days you don't want to attempt runners on. You new here? The negative RRs. Yeah, bro. So I just explained why the risk to reward was negative, just like 95% of my trades. Because this, like, even if we were to hold it, it was a 7 pip stop for only a TP of 25 pips. Why? Because of this. This is why. You see this? This candle that came up, flip bearish, came all the way back down towards BE. It's not about having a risk to reward, it's about trading the most logical ranges where the next resistance is. If there's a resistance there, there's a resistance there. I'm not gonna say, oh, there's no resistance there, man. My RR should be positive here, so let me just extend my TP. No, I'm gonna trade towards the next resistance, and that's what we did. That is why it was what it was. Yo, I know we like kind of skim through the analysis and just hop into it right away, but yes, good, right? No questions? No questions about the override trade? Input trades taken here. I should probably leave it though. Break even is 14 pips next, but I'd be surprised if the next trade is 14. Full buys BE. Are you expecting a drop down? As of 9:50 a.m. Eastern, as of right now, no, not until we tap 2323. But that could change with post 4-hour candle closure at 9 a.m. 9 minutes here, with how you close and how you opened up. So as of right now, no. As of right now, no. But after the top wick, yes. If there is even a top wick. Why is there a reversal? It's not a reversal. Like, chat, price wouldn't just reverse off of one candle, but it is a minor reaction point. Like, look left. Like, just draw a line here. Look left. Where's your next resistance? Right here. Right here, off of these candles here. Minor resistance. Super minor. Right? But you can see that's where price reacted in the past that. And that's where we base it off of. And that's it. Just draw a line there. It's minor resistance. Minor resistance. Minor resistance. Minor support. Minor resistance, right? It's just a minor level. So that's where you will see a reaction. That might not be a rejection. It might, this thing technically is still respecting the support. Therefore, this candle could still easily continue to close above the range. And if it does close above the range, then you know for a fact it's gonna pop up towards the next resistance next, which happens to be right here at 2319. And that's something we can look to take advantage of after the 9 a.m. closes. In about 3 minutes or 10 minutes because the 4 will close bullish above and the 1 will close bullish above as well. But I gotta wait here because anything can happen. I don't know how this candle's gonna close exactly. You got a lot of time left. I would assume it wouldn't be too far off. Yeah, so when we have a bias, chat, it's not like bullish or bearish. It's not the typical bullish or bearish, or I'm not like here doing this. I go up, go down, go back up, create a range, and I'm doing this, going back to here, and I'm coming down. We're not predicting all of that. We're just predicting a very next sequence of what price needs to print. And that's why, well, that's what we focus on when we do our analysis. Like, what's the next part of the cycle? We're not worried about if it's bullish or bearish because we can take trades within the cycles, our sells or buys, right? Doesn't matter, but as long as you understand the next step to the process of what needs to print next, that's the trade we're looking to grab next. So like today, you were expecting to look for potential sells after a top wick at 2330, right? So if we understand that from here until 2 to 30, you got range going up, you can take advantage of those buys. And that's all we did. We just then dropped down to the 5 and look for buys up towards the very next minor resistance on the way up towards 2 to 3. And we got it. But be it. Now that you tap this level, it just comes down to the next move we can grab here. So with the way things look on the forward close, that could change. Let me see something real quick. That's a GDM. It's in the range. Yeah, for those asking about GG, this is in the range, bro. The daily count is popping up, but the daily count also is respecting resistance as well. Any given point that could flip bearish though. Still bottom wick as well on the current day on the previous daily. You can have FOMO, but you should put a tight stop loss for that. I mean, why would you want to have FOMO though? Think about it this way, bro. Like, why would you want to sell down for a lower probability position? Like, yeah, you can say fuck it. I have FOMO here, so I'm just gonna enter with a small lot size. You can do that, or you could like you said, have a tight stop loss, right? But like overall, mentally, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up because I know for a fact, even if you have a small stop loss, let's say for a day you finish off with $1,000, right, in profit. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna risk $200 of the profit. Fuck it. I'll risk $200 of the $1,000 that I made today. I know for a fact, the moment that stops get hit, if it gets hit, and you're negative, you're back to you're only up to being plus 800 in profit. Now you're gonna be there like, fuck, I gotta make back to $200. Then you're gonna continue taking trades. I don't know, bro. That's what happens more times for a lot of traders. They end up chasing that small loss that they once said was only gonna be a small loss that they wouldn't care about, and then it gets to a point where they try to chase back, and if they have another loss afterwards, then it's gonna go down to 600, then eventually 5, then at 500, like, yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna risk the whole $500 on this trade. If I win, I make it back. If I lose, I'm break even for a day. Let's say in some given world they lose. Fuck, now you're back to break even for a day. Now you're like, shit, I was once $1,000 in profit. And then the cycle just never ends, bro. Like, even if you were to make that extra small FOMO trade that one day, long term, you're just building bad habits. Like you're worried about the long term progression and not the short term progression here. The chase is a vicious cycle, yeah, and it's something a lot of traders can't get out of, bro. You're talking to me, bro. I'm talking to my past self as well, bro. I know exactly how it feels. Trust me. What do you say to those who buy low, sell high? It works. Buy low, sell high. I mean, there's times where we buy low, sell high. There's times where we buy high, sell low, and that high makes a new low, and now there's a new high. Majority of the times, though, we would buy high, sell low against the book, not on purpose, but off of what price prints. We're not here trying to go against the books. We're not here trying to go against, the Instagram rules that people set, but more times than not, that's what price sets up for us, right? But I don't have like a problem with either of those, bro. Like, you can trade whichever way you want, as long as it works for you, right? But like, what you gotta understand though is just because it works for you doesn't mean it might work for somebody else. So when people come in and argue about it, that's when it's like, bro, like, are you even profitable? Because a profitable trader will be able to understand that there's different ways to become profitable. Okay, if you ever see somebody out there that's arguing over what strategy is better, they're not profitable. Simple as that. They're not. If they can't accept the fact that somebody else is making money a certain way in the markets, they're not profitable. Don't trust anything they do. Because a profit trader would understand, bro. Like, there's different ways to become profitable. There's so many times, chat, where like I could be in a buy position and someone in chat could be in a sell, and I'll literally tell them while I'm in drawdown that they're gonna win, but I'm gonna win as well, because the market will print both ways for us. And that's what happens. We both win. But the ones who are just like, bro, I don't even know, man. The weirdos, bro. The weirdos that kind of just say, nah, man, this is a terrible trade. My trade, I'm the best trader out there, bro. Me. And it's like, bro, relax, yo. Like, everyone could win on this trade. Relax. And I don't know, man. A profit trader wouldn't be there like, yo, your strategy isn't profitable, man. Only mine is. No, they'll understand that both ways are fine. Yeah, I see your chat, bro. Chat, I gotta break this 4-hour count down. You and Roger should box? Why would I box a grown man? Bro, I'm pretty sure he weighs more than me, bro. The weight class won't even be there. I'm 160. I'm assuming Roger's probably like 180 minimum. Probably like 180, right? I don't know how tall he is, but I'm pretty sure it's like 180. 180 plus. That guy's D's, bro. I just started working out like a month ago. That's a grown man though, bro. He's like twice my age. 9 seconds for a closure here, chat. Let's see, bro. Let's see what I got going on here. Hey, so you have a 4-hour closure. All right, so lock this in, chat. Lock it in. Pay attention, very key. I'm gonna do a whole breakdown just like I did for before that past trade that we took. But with the 4-hour candle closing the way it closed, right? Let's see what we got going on. So as you can see, the daily candle is starting to flip bullish. Remember how I said how the daily candle, at the end of the day, this thing is bullish. It's above these ranges, and you're assuming that with us closing above the range, you're gonna flip bullish and end up coming up to tap that level at 2233 before doing anything else today. That's the overall expectation of what we are doing today as of right now. So if you're starting to react there, this could be the day low. It could be. It's not confirmed yet, but it could be. So there's ways to confirm it. Small attack from structure, small attack from liquidity, and all that good stuff, right? So we'll get down to all of that right now in a second. But the 4-hour candle also helps a little bit with the day candle starting to flip, because it did close bullish here. Now, did it close bullish or doji? That's the question. Yeah, I'll say it closed more bullish than doji. It closed a little more bullish. So in this case here, you close bullish, respecting this support to left here, right? Your next resistance is where? Top of the range here at 2319. So you know for a fact that if this 4 candle were to flip bullish, break the previous kind of highs, then you know that it's going to come up and continue up towards 2319 after the bottom wick. The hard part is figuring out where the bottom wick is, how that's going to form, and if that is the actual current 4 bottom wick. So that's going to be the hard part, and that's what we got to figure out. So looking left there in the 4, I'll say there's not much data to the left I can base it off of, but what I'm looking at here, for the most part, whenever you did close respecting this support to the left here, you did come down within these areas here. You can kind of see like close. I'm looking at this. This is all I have in front of my eyes right now that would make sense here. But like this is what I'm looking at here, right? So overall, like bottom wicks in the past were like what? Here, 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 here. So I would assume that roughly, you know, like if you're looking at the average bottom wick area, it'll be like roughly around, I'll say around here, like 2314, right? So that's what I would expect here before popping up further towards 2319. If you get a bottom wick there, then we could look for wick entries up. So let's go down back to the 5 and see what we got going on, because I think if I'm not wrong, the 1 hour count just closed above the most recent time from here. So yeah, most recent resistance, the 1 hour closed above that range. The 4 hour candle closed bullish as well. So again, just the bottom wick that we're waiting for to confirm here. So with how things look here in the 5 as well, this is also key. You're starting to form structure. And what I mean by that is earlier on, chat, you never had these levels to the left here. Earlier on, you never had these levels to the left here being formed. Like you just had a push up, but now you have a low being formed, structure being formed. So therefore, what you could do is say, okay, cool. There's a resistance right around here at 2317. And if you were to close above there, or maybe it could be a little higher here. 2317.679. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, I'll say right there would be ideal. Let me see. 317. Where's your resistance here? 4-hour resistance, which is going to be up here. 2319. So that's your resistance. Every time you drove up towards 2319.440. Yeah, I'll say this is pretty decent. You got to close above this range here. 2317.679. Closure above there will be pretty cool for us to continue driving up towards 2319.440. So it looks like you're coming up here. You have a closure in about a minute here. If you get a 5-minute closure above this range of chat, depends on how you close really. If you close near the top of the range, and that's your range fill really. But if you can pull back towards like 2317, 2318.1-ish, like in that range, then amazing. You can probably grab the wick fill up. But yeah, it looks like the 4 count's popping up here towards the area. So this could be the 4 bottom wick. This again, 2319 is like a very minor resistance. Like overall, like your next heavy resistance and your overall target for the day was like 2323. But you're looking to grab from range to range, right? And in this case here, if you were starting off down here, I was looking for trades from here to here. But if you're closing above 2319 for 40, you could continue up as well further. And where's your next resistance going to be at? 2322.935. I'll see it right there. So for this though, since you're above this range now, I would need to see a pretty decent wick. I just need to confirm that this is a 4-hour lows. Again, this is the first 5-minute candle of the 4-hour candle. So this is the first time you're closing above the range. But if you come down for a bottom wick, let's say like 2317 or 2318, then I would attempt to buy stops above the break of the highs. If you don't come down for a bottom wick, then I'm going to wait for the 15 closure at 915, because then you have a much stronger closure. And if you have a 15-minute wick fill anyways at 915, then you can just take more buys up afterwards, okay? But that's what I got going on, chat. I'll wait for that. I need to see a tap into 2318 and then the re-break of the highs at 2320 for more buys going up towards 2322. But this range here is going to be like a 30-pip range. And obviously, if that range gets filled, then there's more range going up. But it may be a little tough after 2322. Because that's a bit more of a major resistance. 2319 is very minor, 2318 is very minor, 2317 very minor, but this is going to be a lot more impactful also. All right, chat. So I need a bottom wick. Also, this 5, I'm not sure if this thing has a top wick or not. Let me just check MT5. Yeah, barely a top wick here. We got no positions, by the way, in case, you know, for those who aren't listening to me, just waiting for a position, we got nothing here. But you did come down for a bottom wick, so let's see if you can re-break the highs now. Because if you came all the way down for a bottom wick and then you re-break the highs, then you can say this is for sure, or not for sure, but highly, this is gonna be the 4 lows, right? Because as you come down for a bottom wick, technically you should continue down. But if you don't continue down and this is just a bottom wick, you'll see it flip bullish, and as you see it flip bullish like this, then you just have a buy stop, assuming that that is the bottom wick for us to rip up further. And because there's structure being formed now, right? There's lows being formed. The more lows you have, the more structure you have, the higher it is to drive in that direction. I'm gonna wait for this 5 to close here. I believe in 2 minutes or chat. If you close bearish here, here's the thing. If you close bearish here, right, respecting 2319. If that happens, you can have a better entry than the break of the highs. So what you could do instead, because if you close bearish, you're expecting the next 5 to continue down as well, right? It may not fill the entire wick, but at least into the next minor support. If you come down next to 2318, you can take a wick entry at 2318 instead. And then assume that this will just be a 5-minute bottom wick for us to rip up. So I would wait for that here in 2 minutes here, and then take positions at like 2318. But it needs to come down like immediately the moment it closes in about 2 minutes here. So the first step, it needs to close respecting to indicate that it's respecting support. So the next 5, as it comes down for a bottom wick, you can say that's still respecting. If it closes below the range, then there's a possibility the next 5 can just continue to drive down back into the previous range, and therefore there's no buys until you officially close above this resistance, which then you would have to move up towards here. Okay, so that's the plan. I'm basing this 2319-706 level based off of this to the left here, off of just minor levels to the left. So that's all that it really is. And then the bottom wick area next for me, I would need to see a tap into like here, 2318. That's it. Nothing too major, but in that area there, 2318.890. And then a wick entry from here up until the actual flip is like 10 pips. You're break even by then. If you do continue to come down, you will still need to see a top wick here likely, right? So if you were to close bearish below and you come up like this for a top wick, you'll still need to see a tap anyways. So you do have that advantage point. But let's see what happens here. I would prefer a wick entry here. And I would prefer we can close bullish or bearish, my bad, respecting support on this 5. Let's see. You have about 45 seconds chat until a closure, and then after this closure, if that closes below the range and then it doesn't close respecting, what you could just wait for is a 15-minute closure at 9:15, because then you have a 15-minute closure and you have a wick fill, and then you can take advantage of the wick fill instead. All you're looking for is for ways to take advantage of this move up. That's it. All right. Let's see. Give it 22 seconds here. Let's see how we close. Very, very crucial closure for indications of positions here. Looking like you may close respecting. Looking good. So this, if it closes respecting, which it looks like it is, if you come down for a bottom wick chat, I'll have the buy stops, or I have the market executions at 2318.987. Hasn't done it just yet, so not yet. Came down towards 2319, but I'm looking for 2318.900. You do have a sell replay too, so that could just break the highs and rip as well. Like technically, like this count close respecting, as you break the highs, you may see a drive here. But if this is the case, I'm gonna wait for the 15 closure, which is in about 4 minutes here. I won't be attempting to break the highs here. I'll wait for the 15 close. But this is a nice bottom wick. The one that came down towards 2317. Respected, right? So it indicates that there's a high likely chance you are to continue up towards the top of the next range. But with the time, with the way things are looking, if it wasn't for that wick entry at 2318, I'm going to need to see a 15 closure. So don't FOMO. The last thing you want to do here, chat, is FOMO positions. You see how like all the positions that I have here are preset? It's like we know what to do. If it doesn't form, then we're not getting in. But that's not up to us. It's up to price and what price wants to print. I'm not here, you know, taking my positions off of how price prints. I'm taking my positions off of if it prints what I want to see. And what I want to see is just overall what price prints overall, majority of the times. If you have positions though, again, any of your positions are valid, right? Just because I'm not in doesn't mean your positions aren't valid. The last thing I want to do is FOMO. For a 15 close though, I would prefer we can pull back. Like if we can close at 2319, that'd be lovely. Take advantage of the wick fill up, that'd be amazing. If this candle here instead, like this one right here, closed above like 2317, and it was like around here, we would have been in there. But this one closed well above this range, so therefore I would need to see liquidity, right? Which you then got, but then just one extra confirmation of the bottom before ripping up further, but then that never happened. Came close. It's 5 pips away. What am I gonna do again? I was looking for, what was that looking at? Oh. Oh yeah, I want to see the 1 minute for a second. If you had a wick entry there, 2318. How much is this? Nah, it would have been break even for sure. I was trying to see what if we got in on the opening of that, but I'm pretty sure this thing would have came up. 14 would have hit break even. I think we would have had the same result, to be honest. 1.5 minutes, chat, until a closure. Okay. So this could be a position at 9:15. Be prepared. Only if you have a wick fill. If you close like this, it's looking like we may be chopped. Like this might be a little tough. We can't do anything there. It's a resistance here, right? But if it closes like this is perfectly fine. We'll take the wick fill up. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, man. I would prefer like 2320 would be nice. Anything honestly above 2319. If you close below this level to the left here, it's gonna be a little tough. But anything above there, the more it pulls back, the more room you have to drive up towards the wick fill, the more you have to play with in the range. And this could be B level. I would wait for a bottom wick though. So I'll wait for the bottom wick. If it opens up and it comes right away down towards 2318, I'll take the wick entry. But if it comes down towards a 2319, 2319.120, and then it just flips, I'll take the buy stop on the flip. I need to see a bottom wick towards at least 2319 here before attempting any positions. Let's see if you can get a bottom wick or we just rip up. But this is a 15 close, right? So you definitely have like, you're looking to take advantage of this 15-minute wick fill up. It's just final confirmations of like entries and that's it. The range going up is like 23-ish pips in that range there. Gotta wait. So far, opens up with no bottom wick. Still got 930, worst case, but I would prefer to grab this 15 up. But if you're coming up for a top wick already, as you flip bearish, might be a little tough to get a wick entry. You might gotta reattempt the re-break of the highs at 2221. But if it comes down for a bottom wick here, it won't be a buy stop on the flip. It won't be the same buy stop. It will have to be above here because it has to break the actual kind of high for us to continue up. So, and it won't be a wick entry because you came up first, right? So if you come up first for a wick entry, as you come down again, you're doing this. You're creating structure down. So therefore, the only way I can take it is if you come down towards 2319 and then re-break the 15 highs. I'll take the buy stop right there up towards 2322, 2323 in that range there. But this I can't be part of. I hope this teaches you guys that it's very, very important to stick to your plan. And it might be frustrating some days, bro. Like you might be like, fuck that shit, bro. There were so many opportunities today where I could have been in on. But you know what, man? Long term, were they actually good positions? Are they positions you can replicate? Last thing you want to do is FOMO in and sell down for less, right? 2322. Damn, gold, relax, bro. I'm not even in here. Relax a little bit. Relax. The 4-hour candle high just broke, chat, right here. This thing just came up and broke those highs. Interesting. We had no news there, right? Nothing at all. Yeah, so it's nothing affecting price. It's purely price action. Next up is 930, chat. NYSE open. You have that. Ideally, I was looking for positions going up towards this range here because now that you tap 2313, unless you get a wick fill up for the last 15, it's gonna be a little tough due to the fact that due to the fact that this is more so of a major. So I understand today our target was up here, right? But to make your way up there, you gotta break levels. You gotta close above certain levels, respect certain levels. So in this case here, it's only 18 minutes to the 1 hour candle as well. Holy shit, so early into this candle, man. But now that you came up towards these levels, it may be a little tough. You may need to wait for actual bottom wicks, because like anything above, like, so earlier on we had this, right? When we had this and the closure above here, it was fine. You just need little bottom wicks, because this liquidity was for us to drive up towards the top of the next major resistance, right? Which it did. But now that you tap this level, you gotta wait for the same thing here to happen here before confirming more buys up. So it may not take too long, but I would say bottom wicks would be very crucial here. So like you can probably mark this up as a resistance here and say, let's see. All right, mark this up as a resistance here. Now, I would not be surprised. At any given point, the 1 hour can still flip bearish as well, right? That thing is still technically respecting resistance. At any given point, that could happen. What you could do here, chat, is you can say, wow, if this 1 hour flips bearish, how much range you got going down here? 70 pip range. Holy shit. So 1 hour resistance is here. 15-minute candle closures next. 30-minute candle closures. Let's go off of 30 and base off of that. But this is your resistance on price. Right around there. 2323, 274. And then 1 hour candle, 30-minute candle is still respecting this resistance. So at any given point, you see how the 1 hour candle is respecting this resistance, chat? You had advantage points going up, right? But now that advantage point got filled and done with by now, at any given point, this thing could still flip bearish on the 1 hour candle. And if it flips bearish, this would just be a huge top wick for us to rip down with the 4. And the 4 candle would then flip bearish. And the 4 candle would likely make its way down if that were to happen. So there's a possibility. It's not confirmed yet, but there's a possibility. But there won't be that until you actually have like bearish candle closures at resistance on the way down. Like you need actual structure to make its way down. So if that were to happen, we can start to shift towards that direction and look for positions below like 2318. But for the time being, this is technically still a bottom wick being formed. This could be a bottom wick for us to rip up still. But in this case, what I'm going to probably do is wait for a closure above like 2323, to be honest, to at least confirm whatever's happening here is bottom wicks. Because if you end up closing above the range and these are just bottom wicks going down, then you would have what I said earlier. You would have what you had earlier right here, right? Remember how I said how you would need this to kind of print here? So if you do get that, then that's what you're going to print. You're going to print liquidity for us to continue driving up further. But if you don't have liquidity, any given point, the 1 hour can just flip bearish. If it does, then we know what to do here, chat. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. This 15 started to reject, huge rejection at 2223. Again, this is a more so of a major level, right? So that's why waiting for bottom wicks here is very, very crucial, because it would indicate whether you're going to continue up or reject. You have 7 minutes left until NYC open. This 30-minute candle is very important as well. It may close below, it may close above. If it closes above, we're gonna wait for a bottom wick. If it doesn't close above, and the 1 hour can still flip bearish, and we have a sell stop on the 1 hour flip to come down. Still early into the candle. All right, chat. So it's getting interesting now, because there could be a slight change in what can happen next here. The buys, I wouldn't say the buys are over with, but you would need a lot of confirmation for more buys up. You would need price to print and respect levels, which it looks like it is not doing as of right now. All right, so pay close attention here, chat. I'm gonna show you guys how to adapt. You could take buys and would have won. You could take sells and would have won. It really comes down to what you're trying to grab. But as long as you understand the next part to the cycle, it'll be a lot easier to trade. I'm just yapping today, chat. My bad, bro. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, bro. Don't mind me. I think yesterday we had a position at this time too. First position was earlier on, break even, and then we had a position at 922 about 24 hours ago, which we did 14, 15 pips on. If you want to replicate that, you can. I'm gonna wait for the third closure here. This 5, I would assume that would have made a bottom wick, right? But now you have the last minute here of the 5-minute candle, which means that this 5 printed something like this just now on the 1-minute chart, probably. It printed structure. When it prints structure, it's less likely to flip. You see? Structure. Structure. Top wicks, top wicks, top wicks. So you're gonna dip on down here. But going back to what I said earlier, bro, about like having buys and sells and being both right. Like one person in the chat could have been like, "Oh man, that's going down." The other person could have been like, "No, it's going up." But both of you guys would have won if you can easily understand the next step as to what price needs to print. You both could take advantage of the buys and the sells. There's no right or wrong. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Breathe in, breathe out, chat. Inhale, exhale, breathe, bro. Chat confused. To keep it simple, we're not in positions. We're waiting for a 3-minute closure before indicating next positions. All right, man. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. If you had a, I'm pretty sure, chat, if you had a bottom wick on this forward candle at like 23112, you would have less likely to reject that 2223 because you would have had enough liquidity. But with the forward candle looking the way it is, any given point, this can just be a top wick, man. This is barely a bottom wick on the 4. You can kind of see it. It's why, you know, you want to see bottom wicks continue the heavy trend, but it's a more likely chance of it looking bearish now. And that could be one of the reasons. But again, no aura blocks needed. Just draw a line looking left here. That's it. Use our eyes. No indicators, none of that. Just a resistance being formed and respected. And understanding reaction points. And there's some cases where we could take advantage of the sells, like some cases here, but I think in this case, I'm still looking at that 233 zone. There's still a possibility that can happen, especially if the 3-minute candle closes above the range. There's still a possibility that can happen. So that's why, like, for me, there's no wick entries here. But if like a day like you had, if you already tapped your higher time from advantage point on a daily, let's say the day-to-day tap 233, then yeah, for sure I could attempt some heavy sells at the top of the range, but in this case, no, because at any given point, that could still form. That is the next step. So that's why we didn't have any wick entries at 2317 or 23223. 15, heavy rejection, heavy bearish candle resistance. So I would assume that if you were to continue driving further down, you need to see a top wick tap in 2321 here. It would help if a 30 closes below the range. But with the 15 closing the way it is, 30-minute could just form a bottom wick. So let's see what happens first here. If you get a top wick first at 2321, there is a possibility that that could be a top wick for us to rip down towards 2318. But if you get a bottom wick first at 2318 and you flip bullish, you can just take the wick fill up towards 2321, 2322, 2323 zones. There's a heavy resistance here, chat, and there's also a minor resistance here on the third. If you can close above this, then I would prefer the bottom wick for us to drive up. If you close respecting, then you could take advantage of the sells on the 15 candle after a top wick at 221 to drive down towards like the 1 hour flip, you could assume, which is a 35 hit range. If the 30 closes below the range completely, then that's it, bro. Like, you just attempt sells off that or off the 1 hour sell stops. Nice. Nice. Let's see, 40 seconds. How you gonna close? Below or above? NYC open right now too, chat. Pay attention to that as well. Very key, very key time. Honestly, if you open up here, oh man, let's see. Actually might close below. Yeah, she might close below here. Oh fuck, I'm muted, bro, the whole entire fucking time. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god. Dumbass. How long was I muted for, bro? I'm a dumbass. Oh my god, bro. Bro, when was the last time you guys heard me, chat? 10 minutes? Oh my god. God. Anyways, bro, there's no positions, right? I'm waiting for a top wick, bro. I'm waiting for a top wick, chat. I'm waiting to see if you could tap into 2319629, and then I'm looking to have a sell stop on the breakout lows if that were to happen. That's what I was waiting for in this 15. I think if you watch me, you would assume that's what I was saying, bro. My bad, bro. I don't have headphones in, so I can't hear myself. I thought I was unmuted. But yeah, man, I am waiting for a top wick for us to rip down. It's NYC open. There's lots of volume here. So you came up close. I'll say that's enough here. If you just flip bearish and rebreak the lows, and you should be good to go. But yeah, bro, what was the last thing you guys heard? 30-minute candle closure is very key, right? So if it closed above the range, then I would have assumed that this could still be a 30-minute wick for up. Hence why I want to see a top wick. If it closed respecting, which it looks like it did, then I'll need a top wick before confirming it's going to rip down, because at any given point, this 30-minute candle could just fill the wick up, right? But I won't be looking for buys, I'll say, until you close above like 2323. Above there would be preferred. Until that, man, this can just be a top wick for the 1 hour candle to flip bearish, because the 1 hour zones are still respecting the resistance, right? With the 4 hour candle as well, could still flip bearish as well. You didn't get that enough of a bottom wick yet. If you had a bottom wick early at like 2312 before ripping up further, then I'll say, yeah, there's a higher chance you are a drive up, but you still don't have that 4 hour bottom wick and the 1 hour bottom wick. Hence why this is what I'm looking to grab now. Not that bad, bro. All right, chat. Cool. You got a top wick there at 2319629 here, finally. So can you re-break the lows there? The lows are approximately 20 pips away. Still quite far. But yeah, there won't be buys until above here, man. I'm not looking for anything for buys until you break above this resistance here. My bad, chat. Say that again. My bad, bro. I was talking for like 20 minutes, bro. Non-stop. Bro, check your mic. It's too loud. 25. Thanks for the 25, bro. 1 month. We can't hear you. My bad, bro. I wasn't even looking. I was so locked in, chat. Like I'm 4 shots of espresso. I'm locked in, man. I'm talking to nobody. That's how locked in I am. But visualizing, you guys could have kept up with me, bro. All right, yo, there's nothing that. Imagine I was in a position, chat, and I was like, yo, chat, guys, bias here. Stops to break even, close full. It's like, bro, Don, you didn't say 1 word. Or shots of espresso. Did you know you were muted? No, bro, I didn't know. I don't have headphones in, so I can't hear myself. And also, I wasn't looking to my left. I was locked into the candles being printed. It's NYC open, chat, so I would assume there'll be volume coming in here. Any moment now, really. I mean, so far you moved a decent amount so far for NYC open, but like 30 pips overall. But I want to see if you actually break the lows here, because if you come down to re-break the lows there and the 5 closes below the range as well, you can attempt some more sells down, because then you're going to attempt sells down here towards 2315, expecting the 1 hour candle flip bearish. Let's see, where are the lows here, man? The lows are down here, so let's go ahead and mark this up just so we have that. That's where the 30-minute flip is, or 30-minute rebreakout lows is. Looking good, looking good. 2316 is potential, chat. 2316.719 is potential. You're more locked in than Drake in his beef. Yo, everyone texted me, bro. My boy called me. My other boy called me. My other boy texted me. You've been muted for a minute, bro. You've been muted for like 2 minutes. Bro, I don't even look at my phone. That's how locked in I am, chat. Oh, bro. FOMO training for real. All right, this 5 didn't really close anything spectacular. Close respecting. Still showing you signs that there's potential structure being formed there. So, just need to come down and break the 1 hour lows, really. Quite far away still, chat, but there may be potential sell stops at 2316. I don't have them yet, as you can see, but there is potential sell stops if you do come down to re-break the 30-minute lows there, because I would assume then the 1 hour would take over. But it's 23 pips away. All right, so that's what I got. That's the idea I got right now. But let's see if that comes to life. If this 15 ends up closing bullish here, the next 15 is more likely to continue up. The 1 hour candle is more likely to hold the resistance. Overall, the 1 hour candle closed above here, but like now, if the 1 hour closes in 18 minutes here, it'll then close above here. So therefore, if it's closing above here, it indicates that you're closing actually back into the range, then have a nice wick to fill, going up towards 2325 likely. And if that is the case, then 10 a.m. we know what to do. We just wait for a bottom wick again. 1 hour opening and bottom wick to fill the wick up for 10 a.m. There may be positions at 9:45 potential instead in 3 minutes here. Maybe we'll see. I'll say here's what we'll do. I'll say steep bottom wick if it's 9:45 here in about 4 minutes. If you close on the 15, steep bottom wick, which means that like I want to see a tap into, I'll say into this zone. There's no bottom wick on there 5, right at 2318. I'll wait for a bottom wick. I'll buy a stop there. If it's 9:45, if it's 10 a.m. then I would just wait for, depends on where it closes, right? If it closes above here, then I don't think you need that much of a bottom wick. Maybe just a mini bottom wick towards like 2320 for more buys up. But if it is a 15 closure in about 2 minutes that you're taking, then I'll say I'll wait for a bottom wick coming down towards here before I have my buy stop above here. All right, chat. But you can kind of see, like, remember how earlier, chat, I said how you kind of need this to print here for more buys up. Like you didn't need bottom wicks on this move, right? Remember we're looking for those buys up. We need bottom wicks there. But now that it's at the major level, it is more likely to get this. So that's, now that you have this, right? It's just a matter of executing on the buys up, because now this confirms that, okay, cool, you're still respecting this level to the left here. You're not closing back into the range. You're creating more structure. The more structure you have, the more likely you are to drive up further. So yeah, 15 looks pretty clean. 15 hourly looks pretty clean. Looks like the 1 hour candle is going to close above. But I just need a bottom wick. That's it on this 15. And the last 15-minute candle of the 1 hour candle won't matter here because it's only the first 1 hour candle of the 4. So it's still the beginning of the 4 hour candle. And I think you have enough confirmations by now. Damn, 15 might close above the range. Let's see. I didn't think about that yet, but if the 15 closes above this range, then maybe you don't need a bottom wick coming down towards 2318. Maybe you just need one coming down towards here instead. That might be fine. If you close above 21 here. If you close below, then steeper. If you close above here, then no bottom wick. A small one. I would prefer, to be honest, if you close like this. Because then you have this range going up. So like 2321. And that would be a lot bigger in advantage points. So it looks like you're closing above here, not closing above here. If it closes right at 2320, then I gotta wait for the 1 hour close. because then it's just closing at resistance, right? We'll be closing right there. So yeah, if you are close respecting resistance, I would prefer you can pull back to like 1.9 or something. Okay, nice. You still got this range going up. Okay, cool. So it's closing the way we want it. Now just bottom wick. It's gonna be a 16 pip bottom wick, chat. It's not a lot to ask for, right, gold? It's not much to ask for. It'll be like the 5 area bottom wick too, like 2318. This 5 is no bottom wick here, so as it comes down for a bottom wick, you'll get that out of the way as well. All right, cool. So you have a 5 closure. Nice, lovely opening too. Yeah, man. I'll look for buys, but only if you come down towards 2318, and then we'll look for buy stops on the break of the highs. So we're like sitting 12 pips away from a bottom wick. All right, you got the bottom wick. All right, cool, perfect. So now, chat, we're gonna have a buy stop here. Buy stops at 2330.48. All right, so you got the bottom wick. Now we have a buy stop here. Assuming that you flip bullish, that wick should be filled up to the top of the range. My buy stop is on the break of the highs. So I believe you just got activated there, chat. So gone to buys here as we got activated on the buy stops. I don't think it kind of flipped, but I think spreads got us there, right? Because I got activated there. So got activated at 2320.50 on buys there off the candle flip. Man, I need to flip. We needed to flip. Ideally, that's what you wanted to see, but spreads got us there. I don't think I counted for spreads there. I should have, but it's fine. Got active into buys there. Stop loss will likely be in this case here, I'll say below 2309.870. There's no reason as why you should break that low. If you break that low, you're gonna fly down pretty heavy, because below 2309 you have like range to come down, right? Look at the 4-hour candle, you would then have range to come down towards like 2302, but that's what we got it into. TP would be up here at 2325, chat. Preferably, if you can actually flip bullish, it would be the official position. But I don't know if you guys are activated there. I had my buy stop right at the flip. I guess it did flip for a second. But this 15 never flipped on TradingView, and that was the idea behind it. It's fine though. I'm still in. We're activated for sure. But preferably you can just officially flip. Same like yesterday. Remember how yesterday we didn't count for spreads? Same thing happened as well. So if you can officially flip it, that'd be nice. You could officially flip. 2320.50, chat, is the position. I would say once you officially flip bullish, you'll see a pretty strong drive up. It should be a pretty nice spike up towards like 2321.91. And then once it actually taps that zone there at 91, that's when we're gonna move stocks to break even, because there's a resistance here, right? At 91 zones. One hour closure in about 12 minutes here for a 1 hour close. Can you flip before then? It came back down to re-break its own low for that 5-minute bottom wick area. So if it re-breaks the lows here again, you may see a stronger drive down, but I won't be managing risk here until the 1 hour candle closes, I'll say. If the 1 hour candle actually closes back into these ranges below 2315, I'll look for managed risk, or maybe below 2318, we could look to manage risk as well. Because technically this candle flipped, but spreads kind of got us. So if the 1 hour candle ends up closing respecting, then we can manage risk a little earlier. Remember yesterday, chat? Same thing happened. Spreads got us again. But I'm not gonna blame that, right? I'm not gonna blame that, but going forward, like, you can only move off of what you intended to do, and we intended to take a buy stop on the flip. But being a retail trader, right, you can't really control some of these things sometimes. I think I did account for spreads too, but I think not enough. Can you actually flip it so it can be officially Activated. 18 pips away. Can you flip? And the 5's gonna close bearish here in about 30 seconds here, by the looks of it. Oh wait, what? Did I tell you guys my stops? Yeah, stops are here. 2309.870. Let me just put that on the screen. 2309.870. And then TP is up here at 2325. 035. How'd the 5 close there? Yeah, so it closed bearish, right? There's still no top wick, so there's a high chance you are to create one still, but the 15 will flip at the same time. So I just want to see that. Still got 9 minutes left to the 15 close, and then 9 minutes to the 1 hour close as well. It may be tough to watch until the 1 hour close, because it comes now if it's getting close to the 1 hour close, right? It comes down to how this 1 hour closes. Obviously, since we got active before the 1 hour close, can't really do much about it, but like preferably you want to see a 1 hour close above here, because then you can still get the 1 hour wick fill up like this to the top of the range. Can it flip? Almost there. Just another 12 pips. Right, Jerome? Not that tough, right, Jerome? To create. You create a high 2319664. I'll say once you re-break the highs, it should lead to the flip, because looking left is just completely clean traffic. Once you break above 2319624, and then you may see a struggle at 2320. We'll see how we manage risk then, but this should lead to the flip, because looking left is just purely clean traffic, and if price will be rejected, you're creating structure on the 1 minute time frame. As you re-break the highs, you'll see a pop up. Can you flip? Did you guys get activated there? We need stickman? No, we don't need a stickman yet. We're good. We need stickman later on if it drives and moves out to break even. I got activated on Blueberry. I'm pretty sure on BlueberryMarkets, if you had the same buy stops as me, you would have been activated for sure. But depending on your broker, if you had somewhere else different, low off, then it would be a little different story for you. If you didn't get activated though, if you didn't get activated, I'll suggest you wait for the 1 hour close at this point. But I'm in there. 5 came down for what? 25 pips. 7 minutes left for a 1 hour close, chat. Let's see how things look. How much was TP? 45 pips. It'll be a very nice 30-minute close if you do close above that. If the 1 hour closes respecting 2318 above there, and then the 30-minute closes above 2319, the wick fill on 30 will be valid as well. You go from taking the 15-minute flip up for the wick fill to taking the 30-minute candle wick fill, with the 1 hour candle going hand in hand with that as well. You see his amount of resistance here? If the 30 can close above there as well, that'll be clean. But you have 6 minutes left. Can you flip? Can you? Okay, cool. Can you break? Okay, cool. So now it's valid. Valid. Like technically now is when we'll be in for officially announced it because that deal is the 15th flip, right? But yeah, I think you flipped now. Only issue is you have like 6 minutes left for a 1 hour close. So again, like I said, if you didn't get activated, I would suggest wait for the 1 hour close. And then there could be a bottom wick. There could be. But if you run now, you run now. I wouldn't complain as well. But I don't think you're gonna run here until the 1 hour close. 5 minutes left. All right, but good to know that we flipped, because if it didn't actually flip and you activate by spreads, that is a shitty feeling to be in, man. Because your intentions was taking the flip, right? At least you have structure being formed now. Like you have bottom wicks here, right? So the structure is being formed, developed. That's good. More likely to close respecting than closing, or closing above than closing below. This is what you're expecting on this 15, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys, but this is what you're expecting, right? This is similar to a play we had in 2020 called the WAP play. No Diddy, but like you're expecting just bottom wick of flip bullish and then fill the wick up to fill the range. Like yes, you close at resistance, but you still got this range going up until 2321. So you know for a fact that in this case here, it's gonna tap 2321 if it were to reject. It wouldn't just reject here. So that's why 2321.959 is very crucial, because the moment it taps the area, you may see a strong rejection and you want to make sure you go risk free and break even. But like that was the advantage you're looking to grab and take advantage of. It's going to be the previous 15-minute wick fill. But if the 30-minute candle closes bullish, like I said earlier, in 3 minutes here, and it closes above 2319.641, then it looks like you're going to be having a 30-minute wick fill as well on top of that, plus the 1 hour wick fill. So you then just look at that instead of looking at the 15. 3 minutes though. This kind of should close doji. Let's see, from here to here, 8 pips. Yeah, should close doji in this 5. If you close like this, chat, on the 1 hour, you may get a bottom wick. So like I said earlier, if you didn't get activated, right, I'll wait for the 1 hour close for looking for any positions, but we're closing above the range here. Let's wait for a bottom wick. Happen like 2318, and then once you flip bullish after the bottom wick, that should be the wick fill up towards 2321, and you might have a better entry, to be honest, waiting for the 1 hour close. Two 321, your advantage point would then be right around here. 22. Here going to 22 is approximately 19 pips. One minute for a close. Let's see how you close the 1 hour candle here. I wonder how we would have played it if we didn't get active at the first flip, but then the second flip. Because what I'll usually say is at this point, wait for the 1 hour close. I don't know if we'll still be in. If we didn't get active on the first push up on the flip, but it's hard to say. "40 seconds here. Will you close above the range?" Can it close doji? Or will it close bearish in this 5? 30 seconds. Your level is at like your 1 hour level is at, because like 30-minute candle won't, it looks like it won't close above 2319. But the 1 hour candle can still close above this range. As long as the 1 doesn't close below here, we're solid to leave it running. If the 1 hour close below 2316, for sure managing risk, right? But looks like the 1 hour is gonna close 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it closed above this range here, which is fine. You got a bottom wick, so I would assume after a bottom wick, you'll be able to flip bullish, drop towards 2322. So, I mean, yeah, man, the difference here is 18 pips, but I would assume you'll flip bullish after a bottom wick. Same analysis though. Just where's the bottom wick going to be now, right? Like, is the bottom wick going to be most recent support? Looking left in the past, it looks like it may be in these ranges here. Like between here, like 2316 I'm looking at. Could be wrong. If this is it, this is it. I'll take it for what it is, right? But I would assume it'll be like 2316 areas before ripping up to fill the 1 hour wick. Pay attention to 2321 chat. We may end up closing full positions there because the 30-minute candle didn't close above here. Like, I'll say if the 30-minute candle closed above 2319, there's a higher chance you have to drive past 2323. But with the 1 hour closing above and the 30 not, this could just be a top wick at 2322, 221 for us to rip down. So when it gets up towards that area, just be aware. Like, we may look to close full and manage risk, or manage risk. We'll see. Break even is at the same price point. It's sitting at 2321.86 here. There's still that. Yeah, that was a very heavy drive. I didn't see that. 14 pips so far on the opening. If we can re-break its high, should get a pop. Or if the 5, you see how this is a 5-minute resistance being formed. Like, if you close above here in the 5, or you re-break its high, you should see a pop. Whichever one comes first. But you won't see a pop till then. And some drawdown, man. And some drawdown, chat. What's new though? We'll be in drawdown once again, and again, and again, and again. Being a trader, drawdown, wins, losses, break even. Can't avoid. They're gonna happen forever. But you can learn to manage your emotions in drawdown, which you are doing right now, right? Every time you're in drawdown, you get better at managing your emotions. Part of trading, bro. Come on, go fly and give me 50. Can you break? You're sitting 8 pips away from breaking. What's up? What's up? What's up? 1 minute left into this 5 candle. First 5-minute candle of the 1 hour candle. So preferably you want to see it close bullish. If it closes bullish in this 5er chat, the way it, like where it is right now, it'll be the same thing on the 15 that we were expecting earlier, right? For this next 5 just to pop up and fill the range up. But it must close pretty decent bullish here in 30 seconds. This zone's a 5-minute zone. But 30-minute zone it was. If they can close at like 19.57, that'd be amazing. 1957 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and yeah. So they didn't close above this range. Still need a closure or re-break at highs. You have next key time frame chat is the 15 closure in about 10 minutes. We'll see how that closes. This 5 didn't really close anything too. I think it did close bullish, so that's a good sign, but it didn't close anything too crazy. You would have wanted to see a closure here. This candle can still flip bearish in this 5. Be cautious of that. Just got to break, man. 7 pips away. Can it break? Jerome Powell. By the way, you're near the breaking zone, right? So if you don't like the trade for whatever reasons, feel free to manage risk. But make sure when you do, if you do, it's logical and it's not emotional, because when you apply emotional thinking, it's gonna get rough later down the road. So if you're managing risk here because of so-and-so reasons, make sure this is a repeated way of managing risk. And it's not something that you just came up with on the spot because you got scared or nervous. Because if it runs, then you'll be like, fuck, I should have held, right? I'm still in due to so-and-so reason, due to the 1 hour and all of that, like I just explained. But if you don't want to be in, make sure when you manage risk, it's not something emotional. I like that you're still creating bond wick 730. Came down twice by now. I don't see why I shouldn't pop. Matter of when. Is this it? How close did you come there? 3 pips away. And this line right here, chat, this where we're gonna close fallout probably is off of just this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here. Like, you are likely to see a reaction there. You may survive the break even if you move stocks to break even, but I would assume that, like, if the difference here is only like what, from here to here is like 16 pips, and there's a very high chance you are to reject here, I'd rather just close full here and let it rock. If you close half and move stocks to break even, it's the same shit, to be honest. Not much of a difference. But you are like it as you push up here, right? You are like to get a reaction here. So price were to reject, will be something like that. So it'll be like 2-3-33. That's why my full closures will likely be around there. $15 closure in 6 minutes here. I'll be a very key closure. Again, still in there, chat. Can a daily candle flip the daily? I mean, yeah, that's what I was expecting overall for the day. Yeah, like the daily candle flip bullish towards 2-3-3-3. That's like that's still the main idea today. The 2-3-3 zone should be tapped overall before coming down further. But we're only trading range to range, right? So it can happen at any given point, especially if you close below like 2-3-1-5. But I mean, so far this looks pretty good. Like, you came down for a bottom in this 5, still respecting. You have 20 seconds for a closure. If you close bullish in this 5-year chat above this resistance here to the left at 3320.050, say goodbye. This next 5 count should just pop towards 2321.959 on the dot. If you close above this yellow line here. So close above. Could you pop? Could you get a pop? Close TP 2322.21.959. So I'll leave it here for now in case this rips, but we'll manage manually. So yeah, you have a closure above there. You still don't have a bottom wick, but yeah. You spent the first 10 minutes coming down for bottom wicks multiple times. I'm pretty sure by now if the 1 hour count wanted to rip down would have done so. There's a stop at 2321 I need to tap here into. You broke the high, so that's a good thing. I'll say once you re-break the highs again, you should get a pop up towards 2321.984. Break even chat won't be until then. I'm pretty sure we're gonna close and move starts breaking in the same given time. Or is that up closing, my bad, at that area. Wait, no. What was it again? 2323.33. Where did I get that level from? 33.333. That's gonna be up right here. And BE would be around there. You didn't get a bottom wick. You're coming down for a bottom wick now. Let's see if this is gonna be a bottom wick for us to flip bullish again. It'll need to come down, which it did. Now it just needs to flip bullish and close above this resistance now. I think we got like what there? 5 pips, 4 pips of spreads. Not much. Next thing you have is the 15 close. So the 15 close is bullish. It'll be the same 15 as earlier. Exactly the same 15 as earlier, closing at resistance. And you're expecting a fly, right? But that's gonna be in 4 minutes. Unless the 5 flips now. If you had a bottom wick first, that drive would have been a lot stronger on this 5. I don't see a chap. I'm pretty sure when it was coming up for 550, I was like, oh my god. Woohoo! Nothing has happened yet, man. Nothing has happened yet. Ten pips away. Re-breaking the highs. You're re-breaking the current lows on the 5, so could be a steeper bottom wick. Could be. A minute for a 15 close. As long as the 15 close is bullish here, we'll be fine. Preferably above here. 2319.668, preferably. That'll be a lot more ideal. One minute. Where's that 15? Above here, right? Yeah, 2319.625. It can close above there. Should get a drive the next 15 still, but if the 15 closes below, you may hover between here and 2318. So the closes above, faster is a drive up. If it doesn't, it might be the end of the 1 hour candle. But it looks like it is closing above. 20 seconds, let's see. It's right here, chat. Off of this resistance to the left here. This one and then this one. Very key closures. Yeah, so it closed way above. Okay, nice. So the 5 came down for a bottom wick. Closed weak bearish. 15 closed above that range. They're still in the trade. I would prefer a bottom wick here before a rip up, but we're in the same situation as earlier where we had here, right? So you'll just assume that this 15, as it comes down for a bottom wick and flips bullish again, we'll be able to fill the wick up on the 15. As it fills a wick up, it's breaking the previous kind of high. Finally, you'll then get a tap into that 2321.959 zone. But bottom wick and the re-break of 2320 is what you want to see here. And then after this 15 closure, you have a 30-minute closure. But the more time that passes, and if you are still holding 2318, it's a good sign. Because then it indicates that you're not going to flip bearish in the 1. And you're just creating structure up as you're coming down for bottom wicks. So could this be it? Let's see. 15 flip bullish. So now it just has to break the highs. It's approximately 5 pips away. Can this be the push, man? Is this going to be it? Towards 2321.76. Five pips away. 4 pips away. 3 pips away. 2 pips away. 1 pip away. Breaking the highs. Should get a rip up towards 21 here. Alright, chat. So this is gonna be risk free. Can we get a pop? You just want to see a pop. The wick fill and you're looking out to be out. You get it? Almost there. 3 pips away. You fill the wick, right? So you break even minimum. I have my TP set there. I'm not gonna close until you actually tap into a zone, unless this thing closes respecting or something. But it looks like you should be able to fill that wick. I don't see why not. Almost there. Can you get a tap? But any above here is just clean traffic, right? This right here, the re-break, and that's why you saw a pop there. Now there's a resistance here, right? So you gotta be aware of this. Price could reject here, could react there. But it hasn't tapped yet. This level right here, chat, 21.76 is based off of just looking left to left, looking at this, and looking at this, looking at this. That's about it. That's all that was based off of. Nothing too major. Very minor. The 1 hour wick fill is at 2323. So if you want to hold till then, you can close half here. But I got running still. Damn, bro, 1 pip gold. Jerome, if you're watching, hit TP in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.5. 1. Damn, 1 pip. Jerome. Everyone should be break even minimum. You came to the advantage point, right? Like technically this is the advantage point. Like you came and you tapped it. So break even minimum. I'm not sure what the 1 minute's forming here, but I'm pretty sure you're printing lows here. Can you tap? All right, chat, I'm closing 4 here, bro. That is a position, chat. All right. That is a position. We closed like what, 1 pip away from TP? Same shit. Actually, you know what? We pretty much got it. We'll just do the same shit anyways. That's about it though. 12 pips for a day. But like now that you tap the zone here, you could reject now, right? Very key. You could reject now. But since it took 20 minutes to do so, it's not just about 20 minutes. It's about what printed in the last 20 minutes here. 4 5-minute candles. 5, 10, 15, 20. What has the last 4 candles printed? Every single time printed bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. So the chances of you flying past the zone is a bit higher than you rejected now compared to if it were to be the first 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle or the first half of the 1 hour candle. Like we're getting close to the second half. And as you have more closure, especially in 10 minutes here, if you close bullish and above the range in 10 minutes, then there's a very high chance we're to rip up further. But for me, chat, that's it. So as long as today, chat, I don't know what you guys got. I got 12 pips. Forget the profits. As long as you were able to control your emotions and your risk tolerance and all of that in this trade, and you didn't do anything that you didn't want to do in the first place. Like, imagine if we FOMO'd in. We'll be shitting our pants and drawdown. But since everything in that trade lined up to the T, we got the close, you got the bottom wicks, you got this, you got that. It made perfect sense to enter. That was that. That's a trade. We're done for the day, right? But if you broke your plan today, you failed. Even if you won the trade, you failed. So make sure you didn't go off of your emotions and everything was based off of logic today, and that would have made you a winner. Going forward, as you continue to do that, more wins will come your way. All right? So chat, every day, bro. Some drawdown there, it wasn't that bad. Like, we've seen worse, bro. Like, we've seen like 150 pips drawdown, chat. Like, this was light work and drawdown. We saw maybe 29 pips. You know? But yeah, chat, that's it. So, and this is very key as well. I don't know if you guys pay attention to this, but seeing how price is rejecting here, very, very key. Look at that. Yellow line again, tapped in the dot. No oral blocks needed. Just drew a line to the left-hand side after some boxes. Simple as that. All right, chat. That's it for the day, bro. W day, bro. W day. W, and you built discipline today. You built skill. Those things last forever. The profits and losses will come and they go, and they'll change over time. Over time, those wins will get bigger. Those wins are going to continue to change and increase. Same as the losses, right? But the skill is what remains. That's what you can use tomorrow going forward. So, every day, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Let me just journal the trade out. If you guys don't have a journal, make sure you journal your trades out. Very key to journal. I think the stream's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was this day? 25th. Not too sure. Oh no, that was nothing. That was in. I didn't get anything back from that day. What days is it? 5/7/2024. You know, one part that was out of control though was the first time it got activated, because technically, like, you wanted the count to flip bullish for us to be valid. It never flipped, and when we got hit with spreads. But like in that situation, you can't do anything about it. Like, you really can't. As a retail trader, that's where as long as you went with what you intended to do, that's what matters. And that's why I left the position, because like initially, like, you wanted to see a flip, right? But then once you actually did flip, okay, cool, we're officially in, you could say. And that was that. So that was 9:45, 10 minutes after yesterday. Buy breakout, or no, the onion on the 15, I'll say, off of the flip. Oh, and then we did, what did we do there, chat? 11.6 pips, 12 pips. All right, 12 pips there, man. Not bad. Not bad. Some days you catch runs, some days you don't. But imagine this, chat. Remember how yesterday we closed and it ran for 50 pips? Imagine if today you said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna let this position run, because yesterday it ran for 40 pips or 50 pips. So they would be the same, right? Nah. The market doesn't know yesterday you hit break even. It doesn't know that. It's gonna move how it wants to move. So this is a perfect example. If you base your decisions off of logical decisions, they can repeat over and over and over again. Long term, you'll be a winner. But imagine yesterday you would have hit break even. Today, if it hit stops, it would have been an L. But since you followed your plan both days, you were able to come on top. Doing so. That's a W, chat. All right, chat. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace out. Love you guys, bro. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Zoom. I'll see y'all later. But dead chat. Have a good day, everybody. All right. If you are still trading, make sure you have a TP, make sure you have a stop loss, and make sure we're protection. Let me just rolled buys. What was that? 12 pips. All right, chat. Peace out. Love you guys, bro. Have a good rest of your day. Lock the fuck in. What should I play? Peace out, bro. Love you guys, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Green, show them the exits. Peace out, bro. Thank you guys, me. Day 2 of carrying Toronto, man. What can we say? After Drake let us down.
Nigga, it's my shit. Welcome to the city of God. Pop was the king of New York. Now I'm the nigga in charge. Only the drillers, the city is sauce. Found out the ops when we pick them apart. I give them my time, so I give them my heart. If the city love me, then they're really a star.
Hold on, chat. Yo, can we get 1,000 likes, bro? My bad. 1,000 likes, chat. That's all I asked for. On YouTube. Leave a like and sub to channel. 1,000 likes, and also follow me on Twitter. If you're watching from Twitter. I'm not sure how many views a peak today, but.
And blunts, sitting back. All of my niggas be into that. Get the clapping niggas, get the slapping niggas, get the clipping niggas, get the switching niggas, smack you niggas 7-11. I cannot work no 95, cause I'm trapping 24/7. I gotta get to the cash, I gotta get to the breach. Send a nigga up to heaven, reach. And I smoke that grade A. For the nigga J.A. Don't think I'm playing, nigga, I ain't playing, nigga. Telling me in the lobby. Will I shoot a nigga probably? Bitch, I'm a top shot tuck. Bad mind what? Talk for what? Shoot send shots. Shoot bend blocks.
I'm in the twilight zone, nowhere near these niggas. I'm in the twilight zone, nowhere near these niggas. They can't understand me, I'm talking hard with this. They can't understand me, I'm talking hard with this. I feel like Buffy wins, I feel like Buffy wins. I got my whole game on some other shit, and I'm changed my swag. I had to change my whole swag, I'm on some other shit. I got me a new bitch on other shit. That bitch go out bad, she don't punish me. What the fuck I gotta remind you that I run this shit?
We ain't watched Stone, we took it. We went viral on them, they looking. It's a Sunday service in Brooklyn. It's a city that come with the lights. I'm with the drillers that come with the night. They ain't do 4 years of college, but they'll do 25 to life. And we make money every night. Never too big of a price. After I buy the Chicago Bulls, I'ma go on link with Mike. And if I let him have my wife, niggas should thank me. With this Balenciaga and Balenci boots and a new blue Yankee. This is jam so focused, throwing a mask, no COVID. I'ma turn your life to a meme, let Justin LaBoy post it. You got an album, postpone it. I dropped 2 and they both going. I got a feeling they in the feelings. They filming the show but won't show it. You gotta watch me in slow motion. I'm in that wide body Benz. I go back to college, do an album, and then drop out again. Give me a minute to get here. My vision is crystal clear. Hey Bobby, excuse me, but this is feature of the year. I feel like Sinatra in these streets. Me and Drizzy, we at peace. This the backpack with the polo and the first Jesus piece. I'm from the shop and I'm always New York in the city. They treat me like Jesus is walking. I Not saying his name, I make it important. Now it's time to give him hell. Ask my staff, I pay him well. This afternoon, 100 goons pulling up to SNL. When I pull up, the dead on arrival, they act like they love you, they don't even like you. They do a party, won't even invite you. I see the same thing happen to Michael. You black and you rich, they saying you psycho. It's like a cycle. If you text me anything hype, you better text back and say it's peace. The city of gods, no city is like you. It's the new New York, here's the GOAT. Bobby is viral, and this is the Bible.
Got body, Teflon John Gotti, dope boy Illuminati, slick Rick with the jewels, it's the show Lottie Dottie. Got nothing else to prove, shit I'll still catch a body. Wanna walk through my lobby, get a brick from me probably. It's 100 on a dolly, Willy Wonka 2 Charlies. I'm the soul and the spirit, cocaine's Bob Marley. Dope boys don't retire, bad bitches won't allow me. All my rebels like Rowdy, all my guns is like Saudis. 4 albums, 4 rings, still could never do an Audi. All my diamonds so clear, but my kitchen's still cloudy. Always had the best numbers, I just waited till they found me.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Type shit, get a nigga whacked on the news type shit. Sippin', drinkin', actin' on screw type shit. Just a sad hoe, running through crew type shit. I got a bad bitch at home, voodoo type shit. Take down Megan Stallions by the group type shit. That's some thick shit, I just thought you knew type shit. I just tricked off, I don't just usually do this type shit. Pockets racked up, all blue type shit. Bunch of rich niggas, hoes get confused type shit. Atlanta nigga, I live like Ted Turner type shit. On camera, bruh, knock her jaws loose type shit. I cancel her, kicked her out of school type shit. A silent hitter, I just keep cool with you bitches. A solid nigga, count dog food type shit. Moving through the city with your boo type shit. She ready to suck it up like soup type shit. You going against the guys and you gon' lose type shit. Pray to God they knock you out your shoe type shit, type shit.
Pop it right about the blue type shit. Put the double O in the moon. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Oxycontin mixing with the blues. Used to land up feeling like a zoo type mix. Shawty, stripping, taking shrooms. Eating all the perks on some food type shit. Shawty make it work 9 to 5 type shit. Eating all the perks on some food type shit. Eating all the perks on some food type shit. All the homies crashing on some food type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type mess. All the homies crashing on some food type shit. All the homies crashing on some food type. Eating all the perks on some food type shit.
Kick slow flow, jitsu type shit.
Real out my dread like some on bull type shit.
Cook a nigga up like food type shit.
Push it up with my dogs, cookie dough type shit. She gripping all of my balls, I gotta move type shit. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new type shit. Hell around joint with the brush, hollin' like a new type shit. All of my jeans to say, I think I'm over type shit. Put the whole down with the gang, now she think she my manager type shit. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss bitch. The petty said, homie, plain on muscle, make it type shit. 81 thought for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this bitch. This hoe that she better than me, she on that IG model shit. Show said we superhero, so how the fuck am I haggle shit? Bitch give me dome in the bed, she on her bottom head type shit. All I want is ass until I ain't got no type shit. I'm sipping on drink, blue, sipping on drink, mezzo. Sitting right here in my yeah. type shit. Might put some dollars in my glass, whoa, on my mic shit. What the fuck y'all talking about bodies for? Y'all just type shit.
Put up, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type shit. Get a nigga whacked on the news type shit. Sippin', drinking, activists on some screw type shit. Just a sad hoe, running through the crew type shit. Got a bad bitch at home, voodoo type shit. Take down mega stallions by the crew type shit.
Text high level my shirt, Rasta type shit. Money all in my dread, Rasta type shit. About to take a hold of Turks, shell monster type shit.
It's a cold Sunday to complain. I hold it in until it rain. I fought demons after fame. I spent millions on terrain. I treat my bitches like Diana. Pretty princess, hold the Fanta. 2003 Dolce & Gabbana. Jeans make her ass look fatter. We won't catch him outside. He don't got no money for the backup. I run 30 million in the ground. Baby, now I'm back up. She a city girl. I'm the real reason that she act up. She talk back, I make her pack up. Send her home on spirit. Something in my spirit made me not believe I feared. I know bitches period, so I'm watching how I'm speaking. Single but I'm creeping, my main bitch don't need a headache. $500,000 on Maybach's tires flat, I never drive them. Pretty hoes need styling, Balenci shopping, got them wildin'. Tweaking out on Collins in my veins, the Molly throbbing. Rich as hell still robbing, ain't no love the way I'm rocking. Bentley color goblin, forest green, the lane I'm hogging. Wrap the P like swallowing, get it through your fucking noggin. Damn, money's first, I'm always died in. Money's first, I'm always dialed in, is that a problem? I made M's off of TV like I work for Viacom. Doggy didn't stay for long, he left when the sirens rung. Flies niggas, we turn bitches, BDs into tie stabbers. I could put out wildfires, the house behind barbed wire. 25, but living like I'm 50 with 3 kids. All these bitches in my biz, 500,000 on my bitch. Fuck if you don't like me, I'ma still get fatty more than likely. It's enticing. I'll die for my respect.
Heaven must have sent you
us.
Stars above.
Yo, Metro. Okay. Eva couldn't even Pluto told his heaters leave nigga in the freezer. I'm big as a beater. Fuck on a diva, I'm hot than a fever. Put dope on 1 liters, more stripes than Adidas. I got these regular hoes, I got superstar hoes taking pictures of me like the Fed. Check out my video, little bit of silly hoe got me with $1 million jewelry in the bed. Grip the 40 while I'm sleeping my hand. Drink the dope and I get cool as a fan. Turbo motor hot and scorching than friends. Bitch, you bogus if you don't bring a friend. Came from nothing, you can feel what I'm saying. 100 shots, I gotta stick to the plan. Slappy typey, gotta get it again. Shorty bopping, she just pushing the brand. Solo, but the hitters pulling up on demand. Chover than the fountain, making standards when I land. I ain't never sober, I got pills and I'm shan. Cop a new hammer with the cooler on jam. To the show on the road, getting bands on band. On the high, on the low, I'm the man. Striking out, Porsche Cayenne. Live it up, ran it up, got it expand. Got the hood in the choke and that's my bitch. I'm a mogul that make her a boss bitch. I'ma float on this shit like the coast clip. I put dope on my block, make the dope flip. I got work on me, nigga, I got dog shit. Get you hit in your shit, it won't cost shit. Take a load and run through it in 1 minute. When that mud in my system, I function. Took a freestyle and turned it to cash. I get fly to you, this not a caption. When I got in this shit, I got hot in this shit. I came through in a coupe, I was smashing. I was good in the hood, serving amphetamine. Getting a billion, I see what's ahead of me. My real day one, they ready to catch felonies. Going Richard Millie for the whole team. Told her stick and throw dice to the curb. Ho go fuck on a nigga I birth. If she lose, that's a choice and a curse. You little niggas, I take you to church. Yeah. I met you. Yeah. heaters, leave nigga in the freezer, I'm big as a beater. Fuck on a diva, I'm hot than a fever. Put dope on 1 liters, more stripes than Adidas. I got these regular hoes, I got superstar hoes taking pictures of me like the Fed. Check out my video, little bitty silly, yo, got me with $1 million, jewelry in the bed.
Yo, this bass is hitting. I can't hear shit, bro. I ain't think you singing anything, bro. All I hear is bass.
I just hit my target just like that. He cloud chasing her, he won't. Bang, we gon' turn him to a star. Pop shit, throw away 2, 2, 3. People, let's go. Fuck a rat. If you snitch on me, I'ma switch cheese your car. Hardcore, I'm going hardcore. 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 I'm going hardcore.
Alright, that's better. My eardrums, bro.
He think he hard, but it ain't nothing step on the nail. She think I'm green, huh? This bitch think I'm kill. I flew that bitch overseas cause she need a tan, yeah, she get pale. As soon as she land, yeah, she get real. As soon as she land, I'm catching the body, I'm catching her body, I'm catching that shit. I'm the bait, you bitch, fish, catching the deep. I nailed it on the face, I she rocking the eye patch like cigarette. I'm cold hearted, I roll the blunt powder, G6, little bitch, I'm just getting started. And it's your groupie, yeah. She keep asking where I play, where I'm going stupid, yeah, I'm going real. Yeah, I'm partners hands, man. It's popping on IG like, but in real life, that shit ain't transcendent. Which one come outside, then we gon' catch his little man standing. Hardcore, I'm going hardcore. 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 I'm going hardcore.
I let these bitches, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I let these bitches, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I walk in the bank in the lab. I walk in the bank in the lab. I walk in the bank in the lab. Walk with the bag. What? Sad, mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. Walk in the building, I flex on that boy. I flex on that boy with the bag. Ice on my neck and my mama like, boy, where you get all of that cash? I got a bag. Ice on my wrist, mama like, when you get this? I got a sad, gave her a break, then I gave her a little kiss. Yeah, I rock out on the 6, but nigga, we 5, we split. I'm taking your shit, you college kid. We really be poppin' shit. I had it lit, no kid. I had it lit, but no big. She sewed me up like a tick. Damn, my weed smell like a pig. He do that talking, he simp. Then that bitch got a little dick. I told that bitch to come in. I told that bitch to come in. I let these bitches, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I let these bitches, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I walk in the bank in the lab. I walk in the bank in the lab. I walk in the bank in the lab. Walk with a bag. What? Sad, mad. I let these niggas, they mad. I let these niggas, they mad. Walk in the building, I flex on that boy. I flex on that boy with the bag. Ice on my neck and my mama like, boy, where you get all of that cash? Hey.
Yo, who the fuck is this, nigga? The fuck you think this is? You think cause you got a couple dollars you're a fucking playboy, nigga? You ain't no fucking playboy, nigga. You ain't happy, nigga. Fuck out of here, Cardi. Fuck out of here. Don't call my phone with that shit, my nigga. Real mad. Nigga, I don't ever get mad. This nigga tripping. Fuck out of here.
It's bad for us. Say you mad, but why she love? Say she had. It's bad for us. She came back for what she said. That's probably cause she gon' back that up. I know it's bad for us. It's bad
guess she not feeling me. Not feeling that energy. Baby girl, we can do plan A. Baby girl, we can do plan B. I walk in that bitch, they playing my shit. Walk in that bitch, eyes on the kick. Walk in that bitch, eyes on the feet. I look at your bitch, then blow her a kick. Oh, I got that deuce in the coupe. Got a white bitch like that Jew. All of my niggas, they fool. Look at that boy, look at his Jew. All of my niggas, they boo. Louis bleeding that boo. These niggas, they looking like who? Kick. Yeah, my outfit just made her front page. Hop off the plane, I run to the stage. Yo, your hoe getting laid. Yo, hey, she might come in late. I heard that your nigga in lane. I heard that your nigga in lane. I heard that your nigga in lane. Yo, might sing on the bitch. Hey, might sing on the shit. Might sing on the bitch. I might just sing on the shit. I might sing on the shit. I might just sing on the shit. I might just sing on the shit. Shorty wanna ball with the ting. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Shorty wanna kick it with the team. I got all this walk on me. Shorty wanna ball with the team. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Shorty wanna ball with the team. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. I'm counting all this walk on me. Counting all this walk, you know what I mean? Sipping on that motherfucking lean. Make the scene motherfucking lean. Niggas water down like some fucking chlorine. Bitches Lord of the ring. Diamonds looking like something. Tryna buy my flow, am I wrong? I thought I told that hoe the world is mine. I just took his bitch like a crime. Shorty wanna ball with the ting. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Shorty wanna kick it with the team. I got all this walk on me. Shorty wanna ball with the team. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Fucking on that swoop, fucking on that hoe, fucking on that swoop, fucking on that hoe. Fuck that in the coop, then she pop the blue. Whoa, South Atlanta goon, RP true. At the set go, you know how it go. Count them big bang roll, and she on the pole. And she came a long way from the stripper pole, that my hoe. When I came a long way from kicking doors, that's some bro. Look at the ice. Shorty wanna ball with the ting. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Shorty wanna kick it with the team. I got all this walk on me. Shorty wanna ball with the team. Money sitting tall, y'all mean. Fucking on that swoop, fucking on that hoe, 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 fucking on that swoop, fucking on that hoe.
Don't come out the house cause the gang outside. Bang outside, I hang outside. Don't come out the house cause the gang outside. Bang outside, hang outside. Don't come out the house cause the gang outside. Bang outside, hang outside. Don't come out the house cause the gang outside. 13, got my first strike. Glenwood Road with it.
Oh fuck, my bad. I'm supposed to play this song.
And I get it up. I'm fresh off a boat.
Requested
Dominate well like
by my boy Wade.
Dominate choke. Dominate all you gon' choke. Fucking your hoe. And love at the stroke. He call like Ellie. Dominate with this shit. Dominate with the bitch. I'm better than I'm better than
Bro, wait to see our next intro chat. I'm working on like an intro. My bad, an outro. Cause like this one wasn't. It was like a rough one, rough copy, I'll say. But the finalized one's pretty sick. I gave him some great ideas. I don't know if he can do it. I hope he can. Hopefully it's not complicated, but it's sick.
I'm rapping that bitch like I'm pyro. Shawty, she on it like tattoo. Fucking that bitch cause I had to.
Should be sick, man.
I'm rapping that red like a pyro. Sipping that red like a pyro. Shawty, she on it like tattoo. Shawty in love with the touch. Shawty in love with the girl. Shawty in love with the boo. Shawty in love with the moon. Shawty in love with the dude. Shawty in love with the drum. Shawty in love with the good. Shawty in love. I'm so addicted to drugs. 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 Freshly running, bad bitch, bad, yeah. I got a cat, yeah. Bad bitch, bad, yeah. Flex with my old bitch, new bitch, it's bad, yeah. I got the cat, yeah. I got the cat, yeah. In love with the flick, in love with the flick. Too much of the weight, much of the weight, fucking your bitch, left for a man, you know the shit, she know the shit, I lean like a motherfucking kid, man. I got that gun like a good man. I got them jaw like a good man. Ooh, what? I tell it, boy, good. Call it, you know you be cool. But all of my niggas, they boo. Oh, what? Rapping the motherfucking horn. Rapping that motherfucking horn. I'm rapping that nacho horn. Rapping that motherfucking song. I'm from the south, that's home. None of you niggas lame. They don't them boys alone. Ooh. And I got it out. I'm fresh off a boat. Diamond they wet like a boat. Diamond they choke. Diamond they all they gon' choke. Fucking your hoe. In love with the stroke. He call like Ellie. Diamond they wet as shit. Diamond they wet a bit. I'm better than it. I'm better than it. I'm better than that. Spin on her rate. Spinning that cake. Riding the cake, give me that cake, taking the bait, I got the man, hit him with bait, rapping that slate, all on my bait.
With my nail, way to bear without the scale.
Can I trust you?
I'm cutting crack with my nail, way to bear without a scale. Cutting crack with my nail, I got crazy clientele. Cutting the crack with the nail, weighing bill without the scale. I'm a free band nigga, I got crazy clientele. Yeah. I cut crack with my nail, weigh a bill without the scale. I'm a black amigo nigga, I got crazy clientele. Yeah. Cook the bomb up and I didn't use a belly. I was a young nigga serving dope up out the telly. Told 2, 2, 3 when you got that Vetty. Got shotters pulling up, they armed and ready. Hold a Glock with 2 hands, shoot it steady. I'm 4 hours in, been cooking Betty. I'ma front you a kilo cause I ain't petty. Go re-rock a block, my game heavy. Been serving them yams, crib in Skyami. Went from serving them grams to having Grammys. Still working 24 hours just like a deli. Gotta free my big brother locked in the celly. Cutting the crack with the nail, weighing bill without the scale. I'm a free band nigga, I got crazy clientele. I got crazy clientele. I cut crack with my nail, weigh a bill without the scale. I'm a black amigo nigga, I got crazy clientele. I got crazy clientele. I got crazy clientele. Working that block, serving that cheese, nigga. You gon' pop it on your own, cause you don't need niggas. Serving bags of the strong without the seeds, nigga. On the top of the throne, it's hard to see, niggas. Got 1,001 grams and serving peas, niggas. Serving coke out your hand, you gotta eat, nigga. Ready to run up them bands, street feed, niggas. You gon' settle for the high, you got it cheap, nigga. Just a product of my environment, I'm a key, nigga. It's hard to sleep with this money, I'm taking E, nigga. I had to hustle, go get it, one trying to leave, nigga. I seen $1 million, some dollars just off the weed, nigga. Cutting the crack with the nail, weighing bill without the scale. I'm a free band, nigga, I got crazy clientele. Yeah.
Solid sell stones, carrots, bugs. You did a bitch wrong and now the bitch gone. She post with a thug. Yeah, with a thug. Caught a bitch phone, she won't come home. Don't beat her up. It must be the drugs. Need to cross out your plug. Yeah. Hickin' that thick little shit, she bad. She like to get hugs. Told her she can post that shit on the fan, but never in pub. Don't fuck around, made her a member just because. Having your favorite rapper tender about these girls. Don't shoot up the party. Yo, lil' hoe, she gnarly. Yo, lil' bitch, she want it. She want an AP over a Cardi. Pussy drippin' like water. Pussy gon' cause violence. Rich nigga gon' spoil him. You tender niggas a problem. Sniper sitting on the roof. Ain't span, nothing I'ma shoot. She know I ain't running out of loot. Brain 1 multiplied by 2. Pocket steak, eating Wagyu. Niggas fake, yeah, the fast food. I'm high and flying to you. When I come outside, they through. Solid sell stones, carrots, bugs. You did a bitch wrong and now the bitch gone. She post with a thug. Caught a bitch phone, she won't come home. Don't beat her up. It must be the drugs. Need to cross out your plug. Yeah. David Blaine, go to Magic with my game. See Rick James, diamond white looking like cocaine. Rick James. When I fuck on that little bitty bitch, yeah, she do great. When you fuck on that little bitty hoe, yeah, she lose weight. Trust me. She used to be out on the boat on the paddle, now she on the yacht. Train her going, it's time to battle, yeah, we on the block. Wiping your nose with the tissue, not wiping no snot. Tell me, little bro, what your issue is over a thought. You said it is bigger than that, but no, that it's not. It cause I be digging in that. It got them hot. I'm giving respect, but I know you're not. Yo, bitch on my neck, yo, bitch at the spot. Solid sell stones, carrots, bugs. You did a bitch wrong and now the bitch gone. She post with a thug. Caught a bitch phone, she won't come home. Don't beat her up. It must be the drugs. Need to cross out the plug. Yeah. Hickin' that thick little shit, she bad. She like to get hugs. Told her she can post that shit on the fan, but never in pub. No. Don't fuck around, made her a member just because.
Yo, what the fuck? Gold is 1 hour, 4 hour flip. Oh! Damn.
Yeah.
Don't FOMO.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Who the jiggy nigga with the gold links? Got me reminiscing about my old days. 3-6 suck a nigga dick, no foreplay. All day, booming out the trap through the hallway. Tell me what you niggas know about. Auntie staying, turn it down, or she finna call the cops. We been plotting on the op, she the one who got the drop. Just a free quick fix it up, and it's okay. They gon' take me back to my old ways. I was trying to chill, pop the sales ever since I got a deal. Kick it with my model chick, sick Chris. Fuck niggas wanna diss, now I gotta let them know it's really drill.
I gotta hop off here, chat. Peace out, man. I'll see y'all later. Bro. Take it easy, everybody. Love you guys, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Pause. I needed that last song. Oh, the last song? Ender by Quavo. Yeah, bro. Peace out, chat. I'ma see y'all tomorrow.